entries, including this bad boy right here, who finished in a respectable 24th.
Thank you very much.
We are ready to kick some butt. We got some big money up top. We will get to the action.
Thank you.
Well, welcome everyone, and welcome to Texas Card House Dallas for this, the final table of today's $250 entry, the Lone Star Showdown. We are down to our final 9. I'm RJ Dupree alongside Eric Van Loozen.
Yes, sir. Got a fun group on the final table tonight, including one of our favorites right there, Miss Randy Lister.
And it looks like Penny is going to be one of our favorites as well. She is going to rip it all in from the cutoff with a suited ace-3. We got action right here in hand number 1.
All right, almost a little lady-on-lady violence, but Penny is going to get that through with that suited wheel ace. And she's going to drag a nice little pot. Nice to have a couple of ladies
Absolutely.
at the table. You know, we're normally used to 9 ugly dudes sitting around a table, and that's okay.
Love it when the ladies represent themselves, and got 2 of them tonight.
Just kidding. It's always a bunch of handsome fellers. What am I saying? But we got 2 lovely ladies here tonight. Show you what we're playing for tonight. $69,720 in that prize pool again. $15,680 up top. They've all got $1,500 locked up, so nice payday off of a $250 buy-in today, RJ.
Absolutely. $1,500 locked up for these players, but they're all shooting for more than that.
We got our man Funky G doing the dealing tonight, Mr. Felipe. Shout out to Felipe.
Felipe got things started for us this morning. Tournament director for about the first half of this bad boy. Coming back to do some dealing.
Call 110.
All right, now it folds around to the cutoff here in hand number 2. That's Joshua R. He's raising it up with King Jack. Our man Josh will bump it up. Mark will call from the big blind, and look at this flop. 8, 9, 10, top 2 for Mark. King Jack for Josh. He's got the nutter gutter.
That's right, the absolute nutter gutter.
$125,000 to bet from Mark. He comes straight out swinging here with top 2.
And Mark has been on a final table. I know Joshua's been on several before. We definitely recognize him, so glad to see these guys back.
6 of diamonds here. Does complete a 4-liner, but no one holding a 7.
Joshua going to make the call. Let's see what transpires here on the river.
Wow, we was 7 of clubs, a straight on the board, but Josh has a jack for the move up. Mark does check now.
Dirty, dirty river.
And a spicy turn and river here. Top 2 turns into a straight on the board.
That's like the San Antonio River down there in the Riverwalk. That's dirty.
Dirty.
Don't want to fall in there.
And Josh is going to rip it here. He's going to put Mark all in. About $1.7 million in this pot. And Mark, with a straight on the board, his top 2 has been counterfeited.
Yeah, makes the right fold
and
there.
He's going to let her go.
Sometimes ego will get you and you want to call there for a chop. Cash game, you can do it and rebuy if you're wrong. And this, you can't rebuy.
Can't rebuy, and you know, that's some of the information you get from leading out of position. He let out on that flop. Your opponent's got a little something. Very well could likely be a jack, and he got the information he thinks he needed to get rid of that hand.
Here's a look at our chip leaders. Andre and the aforementioned Joshua are 1 and 2 there. We got David in the 1 seat. Got heaps of chips. Randy Lister, Jaiping, Penny, Mark, Mike, and Corey L. to round off our table there. Corey is our shorty. Got about 6 big blinds. The button just passed him, so he's going to be looking for a spot real quick before those blinds get back to him. And quick shout out to our friend Mitchell A. Couldn't play in this morning tournament because he had some honeydews, but he also had a little bit of celebrating to do because it's his birthday. So happy birthday to Big Mitch. He's out there playing in the night tournament. Good luck, sir.
Stacking some chippies out there. Happy birthday, Mitch.
We got Lexi in the chat. JB3. Rebecca Thompson, Marco, a lot of friends that have already joined us. How are y'all doing on this Saturday night?
Check.
Ron Thompson also joining us.
Check.
8 hearts here on the turn. That's 3 hearts on board.
Battle of the chip leaders here. Mentioned Andre. Andre doesn't play a whole lot of tournaments. I see him in the cash streets all the time. Been playing with him for a few years, but here he is with his famous little card protector there. You recognize that one, the card protector?
Let's see.
It's from Sesame Street.
It's got to be, what, the Grinch? The trash can Grinch guy? What's his name?
I don't think it's the Grinch, but yeah, the trash can guy, that guy.
His name is Grouch.
Grouch.
That was close.
Grouchy. Grinch, Grouch.
Yeah, very similar. Yeah, shout out to Andre for making this final table with a chip lead.
Absolutely. Not easy to get to a final table, but to get there with a really nice chip stack like he did, close to 3 million, very impressive. Means he was putting in work today, not just trying to make the money. And that is tough to get to a final table with a big chip stack like that. So play good, run good. It can happen, folks.
Raise 110. Call.
Oscar the Grouch. There you go. Thank you, sir, JB3. We are having a senior moment in here.
Check the top. And check.
Check dark from Andre.
All right, Jack 9 taking on 8s. Ace 7, 9 the flop, so the 9 lands here for Jaiping.
All clubs.
All clubs. Andre's got one.
Brings in some more outs.
Jack here on the turn, 2 pair.
520 out there. Let's see what size our man Jaiping goes with.
Pretty near all of them, but it looks like he left some of those white chips behind. So those red chips are worth 100,000 each. Those blue chips are worth 25,000 each.
Yeah. 700,000 of his 775 is now in the middle. So one could say he's pot committed. And Andre's going to make the call, and let's see what happens on this river.
All right, he's got some outs here. Club 10, 8, not a deuce. Deuce of hearts.
Wow.
The river.
He goes check, check. He's like, I don't need that extra 75 in case I'm beat. So he does check back, and he's going to win a nice pot, and that's going to move him up to 2 million, right up there with those chip leaders. Nice hand there for our friend Jaiping.
Sweaty board.
Sweaty board, indeed.
Never sweaty.
And Corey let Jaiping know that that was dangerous.
Danger. Hey, we always said we like to get dangerous once in a while with the Jack 9. Good to see one finally cash in.
Absolutely. This is our final 9. One more time, if you just joined us, out of 332 entries today, $250 buy-in. It was a $50K guarantee, this Lone Star Showdown, but we got almost to 70,000 in that prize pool, which is awesome on Father's Day weekend. Hope you guys are getting to celebrate with your loved ones tomorrow. Shout out to all the dads and the stepdads and the coaches and all those folks that took those roles, and the mamas that had to play both roles. Happy Father's Day to all.
I didn't scan it.
They didn't say anything, so I'm sure they did.
Dusty Holdings going around. Josh did raise it up with the deuces.
110,000 here from Josh. Early position with those deuces. A little raggy around the rail, so he will take it down. No contest.
Were any of these folks the feller who knocked you out today?
Yes.
Who knocked you out, RJ? Who do we need to go give a knuckle sandwich to?
Our 4-seat Josh was the man that officially took me out today.
Oh, my goodness. Unacceptable, Joshua. Knocked out my partner in crime. Kept him from making a final table stream.
Yeah, and I was involved in a good pot with Jaiping, Andre, and Josh, and I sure wanted to float. And I did not float. And I let the button and the blinds battle it out. And by golly, I would have took that thing down. And that thing had enough meat on it that it would have gave me a chance down the stretch, so I was a little sad. But I think Andre was the beneficiary of that pot, and he had Jack 4 and he hit a 4.
Well, I'm sure Andre says thank you.
Yeah.
And God bless you, RJ.
Yeah, there was
for folding.
110.
Aces on the button for Randy. Randy loves to open from her button with a lot of hands.
And look at this.
My goodness.
This is the unavoidable.
This is not going to take long.
Wow.
It's nasty enough to run into aces when the button raises, but goodness gracious, when you got kings, you think, here we go, I'm got to be good here.
Hand number 7 at tonight's final table, and it's a monster. Aces taking on kings. Mike needs some help.
Flops a full house. Randy's going to need the only remaining ace. It's the ace of hearts. Can she catch the ace of hearts one time? Barry Greenstein, no.
No. It goes club, club, and Randy says that she can't win with aces, even up against the kings. King in the window, aces wamboozle.
That is nasty, nasty. That was going to be our first knockout, but instead it's a big old double up. Randy's still in good shape. She's got 800,000 in chips, but we've all been on that side of things before, and I was on that side against Randy. A few months ago, it was my aces that got cracked. I flopped a set aces, and I lost, RJ. And Randy went on to win that tournament. I finished 14th. Randy went on to finish in first place and take down a really nice prize.
Well, she made good use of your chip.
She's been on that good side of it, too. Sometimes you get it in like that, and it's just like, what the heck?
And I know in 25th position tonight, Venom had his kings cracked to Randy's ace king.
Well, kings have been dying to win a pot on this table.
Kings have been rough.
Kings don't do very well on this stream table, whether it's a final table or our cash stream. So Kings decided to show up and join the party and win one tonight.
Yeah, well done there for Mike, cracking the code.
Raise 125.
All right, Randy's back to work. 125 the raise. She's got queen 6.
All in.
And Penny is all in, and she's got a big pair. She's got the jiggities, maybe the beneficiary of a little bit of tilt there, but Randy will reel it back in and realize she's still in a great spot here.
Yeah, Randy just
12 big blinds.
Trying to work that cutoff a little bit, fresh off of a bad pot. You want to get some of those back immediately, and
100%.
Runs into the jiggities.
Yeah, there's nothing really sure in poker, right?
Played in a lot of final tables, has Miss Randy, so she's been in these spots before. I heard Corey and I heard Penny and I heard Randy actually before the stream started talking about how they were all pretty low at one point today, kind of down the stretch, and ended up running it back up. I think Corey was down to 25 or 30, which is almost the starting stack. Penny, same, and I think Randy got down to like 90,000 before she ran it up to over $1 million. So
yeah,
anything can happen.
Anything can happen. I think Andre and Josh have ran pretty pure most of the day. I know Josh hit a monster pot with about 70 players left. Ace queen taking on 5s on a queen 5 flop, and they hooked it up, and Josh found an ace on the river for the bigger boat, and they both had tons of chips.
Randy's going to try to get in here cheap with one of our favorite suited canuters, the old 8-7 of hearts. And David's in the cutoff and says, no, I don't want to play for the cheap price. I want to raise it up a little bit. Randy will make the call, so we're going to a flop, and they all pretty much have the same cards.
All right, they're all playing Midtown. It comes king, queen, 3.
2 hearts. Randy's got 2 of them, 8-7. She's going to rip it.
8 high flush draw, good for a rip. Should find no resistance here, and
Great.
does not.
Great pot there for Randy. That's going to put her back over $1 million. So right back in the action is Miss Randy Lister. All right, Lexi's going to spend Father's Day with her pops, playing tomorrow. She's lucky to share this hobby with him. They've played in a couple of fun events here, some tag team events.
Yeah.
And will be great to see y'all out tomorrow. We are going to live stream our PLO final table tomorrow night. PLO Madness, $300 buy-in, 30K guarantee, starts tomorrow at 1 o'clock. So if you can sneak away after maybe going to church and taking pops out to lunch, whatever it is you do on Father's Day, or bring Dad with you, like Miss Yumi Cortez, a.k.a. Lexi. She's going to be joining us tomorrow with Dad. Little Father's Day run good. Andre got the same 88s he had earlier, the 2 black 88s.
That would be the club and the spade.
And the spade. And back around to Joshua. Randy called with the King Jack. And now Corey with a King 10 of clubs. Sees there's enough chippies out there. If he can get a quadruple up, he'll be right back in the swing of things.
Yeah, and he's going to rip it here for $245,000, which is an important number. Yeah, so he's all in for $245,000, and that's important because a min raise would have been $250,000.
So it does not open the pot back up. Thank you with a little dealer knowledge there, RJ. Supposing it's correct.
5,000 short.
All right, we're gonna go 4 to a flop and 1 is all in. That's our man Corey in the 5 seat.
10 in the window.
Oh,
Good
but
news
a
for
set
Corey.
of 8s, set of 8s.
Followed by an 8 and a 3. Good news for Andre.
King
Andre's
10.
got a set of 8s. We'll see if Randy gets spicy here on landing this king on the turn.
Corey's gonna assume that he is gold here with 2 pair, but he is running to a
Yeah,
set of 8s.
Randy is going to rip it. She's landed with this king jack, and she's going to find some bad news. And look at this. Josh turns nut flush draw with his ace 5. But $765,000 to call here with 1 card to go.
This is wild, folks.
That's a lot, but Josh has a ton of chips.
Nut diamond draw, set of 8s, top 2 pair, and Randy all in, drawing absolutely dead. My goodness. Joshua actually has a chance to knock out 3 players. Been a while since we've seen one of those on a final table. He's gonna let it go.
Good decision.
I had the nut draw, so I had ace 5 of diamonds. Yeah, but ace 5 of diamonds.
All right, so
if you want lots.
everyone's flipping over their hands. Randy has king jack. Our man Corey, the short stack, does have top 2, so he's got a little bit of equity. Andre with a bunch of it, a set of 8s, looking to take down a big one.
And Randy's got more chips, so if they both end up out of here, who finishes 9th? Not the guy with 2 pair.
Corey L.,
Yeah.
the smallest chip stack, will finish 9th if it stays the way it is. Queen of clubs, so it does stay the way it is. A set of 8s is going to scoop it.
Right, and it's who has the least amount of chips, not who had the best hand.
Correct.
In those double eliminations there. So the King 10 up in flames for Corey. GG's and GG's to Randy as well. They're going to finish in 9th and 8th place respectively. Corey's going to finish in 9th for $1,500. Randy's going to get a nice little pay jump of $400 there, finishing 8th and $1,900. Great run for both Corey and Randy Lister. GG's, folks.
All right, 23-20 locked up for the remaining 7 players.
All she had to do was check and then you'll
That's small. Just take 9. So when we're filming live like this, can we holler chop?
It's your money. You guys
Man,
can
I've
do
been
whatever
here
you
10
want.
hours. I'm not talking. I'll take fifth.
You'll take fifth right now?
Whatever.
You'll take fifth right now? I think
I'm
we'll all
just
agree to
saying.
that.
It's just one big line. You're not
We're
the
going to
big
give you
line.
fifth place money, and you can just call it a day.
I think if we
know
jumped,
what, I'd
everybody
be
would get
generous.
5th place money.
I'd give him fourth place money.
So considerate.
Thank you. I'm trying to be.
You're very generous.
Andre's got 3.57 million.
That's a lot.
Unless he's talking about broccoli, that word chop doesn't need to come anywhere into conversation for him right now. He can just put it on cruise control if he wants to.
Looks like a really strong hand there.
Yeah, we're playing for 15,000 up top tonight.
Over 2,000 locked up for all these players.
Raise 110.
Supposed to play with any hand, but I won't.
All right, go ahead. That button, you know. Probably.
I had 2 pay cards.
Yeah, I don't have anything.
You'll see on the stream later I was telling the truth.
I was adding.
If you guys want to lie, be at your own peril, because we will see.
Truth will come out.
The truth will come out.
Michael Hauer and Lego joining us. Howdy, fellas. Lego got busted by the 88 tonight as well.
My wife loves it. I've been on the stream a few times, like I said. My
Yikes.
wife is
I got busted by the 44.
And you had the 77.
I had 77. Yeah, I played the hand poorly, but
And she's like, yeah, she's like, if they're mean to you, I don't like it.
even if I ripped there for 16 big blinds, I don't think
We're just calling it as they see it. Yeah.
I don't think much changes, but possibly. There was a little bit of confusion as to if Josh raised or
My dad,
not.
I'm part Irish.
And then I was in the big blind, and then things got weird, and
Kings against
he flopped a
aces
set of
tonight.
4s, and
We had 30-60 or we saw 25.
I turned some equity and got wamboozled.
This is the last hand. Blinds will go up next hand.
Lines are going up next hand. Joshua's going to wake up technically on the button here. I think we have a dead button.
Dead button. 9s are good.
30, 60 now.
Jaiping going to fold, as will Mark. Lines are officially up 30,000, 60,000, 60,000. So our 7th seat, Mark J there, has 10 big blinds.
Yeah, it's a fun day. It was a fun day playing with some of these folks. Fun day in the room. A lot of good energy. And it's a fun day walking around, seeing some folks. And a shout out to Dylan that plays in the 2-5 Friday night stream. He stopped and introduced himself. Had good things to say about Eric Van Loozen. And
Who's that?
right. So yeah,
Well, thank you
it's been a
to,
fun
to
day.
him.
Had a good talk with Corey before tonight's final table. He was bragging about Eric and myself. So thank you guys. We appreciate that when you say hello and introduce yourself. Running about the poker room.
Well, we wouldn't do it if we weren't having fun. That's for damn sure. We really enjoyed doing this, and thank y'all for joining us on a Saturday night. I know there's cooler people you could be hanging out with, but we feel pretty cool that y'all are rocking with us. Those were some quick checks. Felipe ripping cards.
Both players have a 9.
One's got a straight. That would be Andre.
8 kicker coming in handy. And our man Mark, battle of the blinds here. His small blind shriveled up to yet another board.
Yeah, save
The
those.
Pertinier has a straight on it.
Save those chips. Fight another day. Andre is going to do Lego's favorite thing and give up free information. Do you think our man Andre enjoyed Saturday morning television as a child? He's got Oscar the Grouch as his
Okay, yeah.
chip protector, his card protector,
We love Oscar.
and he's got a Care Bears shirt on.
That's a whole hour right there.
Andre is as cool as the other side of the pillow. I tell you what, I've been playing with him for a couple of years now. Just a chill guy.
I think DuckTales came on right after that.
Probably so.
He's a good player, though.
We can call him Andre the Giant because when he stands up, he is a tall drink of water. It's really cool to see him on a final table because I honestly don't think he plays many tournaments. So
Like somebody made a move with it.
pretty good sample size to show up on a final table here for my man Andre. Penny's got a premium. Pretty premium Penny.
She's going to bump it up here with Ace King. Blinds are up 30,000, 60,000 now. And she's going to open pretty large, 400,000 to open.
She might end up playing for a whole stack here.
And Joshua's like, I have ace jack suited. What do I do with this?
Yeah, she might have pocket eights. I could just put her all in.
He does bump it up. 800,000 now, the 3-bet from Josh. David in the big blind looking at king queen. A lot of action in front of him and a lot of chips.
Yeah, and that wasn't a small raise from Pretty Penny over there.
Yeah, blinds are 30,000, 60,000, and we got a 3-bet all the way up to 800,000. And Penny's not going to waste any time. She's getting it in there.
Does get the tap on the table from her opponent. Says, nice hand. Penny is at risk. She's trying to hang around with the boys, facing elimination.
Ace king taking on ace jack.
Oh.
Jack, 8-7 the flop. 2 spades.
Oh, it hurts. I was calling 400,000.
There's the
King
king.
on the turn. Now both players land their kicker. Big advantage for ace king.
Wowzer. We
3
saw
of spades.
one of those kings had already been folded, so we didn't know what kind of shot she had there. She catches that pretty much miracle turn card. Got it in great, but man, that was a naughty flop. Nice hand there, Penny, and she's going to be up over $2 million now. Can't knock both ladies out, fellas.
980, 980, yes.
5, 6, 7, 9.
So he pulled his chips back, and now he's going to get the right count.
There we go, 980,000, more than what they had in there originally, I think.
I think it was Andre. I heard the table getting a little bit animated when that jack came out. But Penny says, giggle all you want, boys. Mama's dragging this
That's
pot.
right. No need for us any stand-up equity. We're just going to beat that king on a turn and stack some chippies. What up, Michael, in the chat?
Damon,
Good evening to you as well.
I thought we were going to get our man Damon on the final table tonight. I know he ran deep today. I saw him on that list when I was sweating you on my phone, checking out Poker Atlas. So where did you finish today, Damon? I was going to come dap you up if I saw you, but got here right as they were pretty much getting the final table going tonight, so I must have missed you.
Page 130.
All right. It looks like this is the hand where we may lose our graphics here for a hand or two, but
Yeah, we're going to lose the graphics, I think, for 3 hands. We're going
Okay.
to still have the video up, so we're going to have to give you
so it does come.
the drone shot. We're going to give you the overhead
I swear, I was like, you're really
shot.
Yeah. Some people pay a lot of money for the drone shot.
See, Damon finished 11th, just shy of our final table.
Ah,
He got 4 flushed right down the drain. All right, we got 3 in the pot here, and I'm looking at an ace, a queen, and a deuce. Bear with us for about 3 hands, folks, as the cards are not showing up, but we get it reconnected. Internet took a little kerplunk on us on the table side. Thankfully, we still have video and audio. Bet and a call. Joshua and Jaiping still involved. It is the jack of diamonds on the turn. That brings in a second diamond. And here come is the river, and it's a king of hearts. King of hearts cometh. We've got ace, something, ace 7 of hearts there for Jaiping. Hit that ace, and he will take that pot down. And because that table went out, it's going to screw up the chip counts just for a second there. But
that is rude.
it is rude. How dare the internets do what sometimes the internets do. I guess we don't have Starlink around here.
That's expensive.
I have done my civil duty today and hit the like button. Thank you all again for joining us. Picked a great time to ask them to like our stream when our tables crapped out for a second, but we would greatly appreciate it. Share this with your poker friends. Tell them there's a fun poker tournament live right now at TCH Dallas. And one of your homies is going to win $15,000 tonight. Andre's just going to call over there from the 8 seat, and then the blinds are just going to complete and then check from Penny. 3 to a flop here. And it is 7-4 king. I believe that's a full rainbow. That is a 9er on the turn. We have a bet, a fold, and now a call from Andre. Got Don Don here in the chat saying, let's go, Dre. 3 of diamonds is the river card. Be a spicy card if the blinds woke up with a 5-6. It could be something that our 8 seat limped in with over there, a 5-6. And indeed, he does have the 5-6. How about that? Just the nuts. And he gets called there on the river.
I couldn't see what Mike's hand was.
Mike had a 9, I believe.
Looked like 9-10 or something.
Yeah, 9-10 or 9-4. Nice hand there from Andre. Right on time, Don Don.
Yeah, more chips for Andre.
And you can see our man Randy out there counting chips, helping us out so we could get the recount done. There's a lot of hanging chads, so we had to get all the votes counted and chips counted. Appreciate you, Randy, for
But while we have
jumping out there, helping us out.
While we have a couple moments, make sure you press like, because, you know, what else are you going to do right now? And a shout out to both of our players that finished 8th and 9th. Corey was giving us some kind words, and I mentioned
awesome.
that a few moments ago.
Corey's been in the booth with us before, so
Corey
shout
is
out
great.
to Corey.
And shout out to Randy as well. She had it cooking for most of the day. And, you know, she's not afraid to put in a little variance in her game. And at times she had heaps, and at times she was working her tail off.
Yep.
And found a nice way to cash in tonight's tournament here at 8 out of 332 runners.
Well done, young lady.
Raised to 130.
Raised to 130. That's coming in from the 1 seat. Small blind will fold, and Joshua now facing a decision. And we do have the Bald Brigade on stage right now. We've got some beautiful shiny domes. We love to acknowledge that bald is beautiful here at TCH. Shout out to our follically challenged friends that I think you and I are going to be joining here in the next 10 years.
10?
Maybe 10 for me, maybe 3
Okay.
for you, I don't know. Unless we take a trip to Pakistan or something.
Maybe a couple hours for me.
We've got a raise coming in from Joshua.
660.
Yeah,
660 is the raise. That's a big one.
the drone coverage is kind of scared of some of those domes.
All right, back around to the 1 seat, facing a big raise. He made it 110. And 660 is the big bet for Joshua. Pay no attention to the blind levels up there, top right corner. They've already gone up, and we've changed that. It's just when the table shut down, it went back to the original blind level. They are at 30, 60, 60. So that is a chunky raise there from Joshua, and that is enough to get his opponent out of there. Oh, it's Turkey, not Pakistan. Okay. I thought it was one of the stands.
All right. Well, I think if United States beats Turkey in the World Cup, we should get a coupon.
Why not, right?
I don't think that's how it works.
Oh. Friendly little wager with somebody. We did have
Don't pull the card.
friend and fan of the show in Turkey. I haven't seen him in a while.
Now you're good to go. All the cards are good. And once the last card hits the button, then all the cards
His
should be
name
ready.
rhymes with a seat, but of course we know
Oh,
it's
no, it's a Tink.
a tink. There we go. Yeah,
Yeah.
a tink.
All in?
Our friend a Tink.
Cheers.
Hope you're doing well over there in Turkey, my brother. And of course, our buddy a seat usually joins us.
Yeah, a seat is not from Turkey, but
Nice.
I knew they had similar names.
He comes in from India normally when he is watching us, or he's over in Cambodia playing poker. Let us know in the chat where you're watching from. As there you go, we're going to get the stats
Oh,
and graphics
baby, numbers are coming back.
back going here. Beautiful overhead view that we've been stuck on for a couple of hands here. Well, we appreciate you, Michael. And maybe they're telling Felipe to wait. That's why we're taking our sweet time here. So
Our man Brennan in the production room, he's punching up all these numbers right now. He's putting in the hustle, sweating a little bit.
5.6. 500.
there we go. System reboot.
4, 6, and
Das Boot.
560.
All right, our man Mark has found a spot here to rip it. He is under the gun. Does get around to the big blind.
An ace-7 suited diamond. You too? Good thing we
Kylene lets go of an ace there.
Were we beating
Mark
with the
will
ace-7
take it
or were
down.
you ahead? We both
Some
had
of those
ace-7.
hands starting to pop up here.
We're not even going to try to catch up with the graphics on that one. So system is back. Mark took down a pot, and that's going to put him back up a little bit. Hand number 16 looks like we're probably actually on around hand 19, but we'll leave it there. You can see the blinds are corrected up top right corner, 30, 60, 60, and back to the action, and hopefully the action tracking.
60.
So the hand numbers ballparked a bit, but we do have those blinds right. And we think
The stacks are close.
chip stacks should be fairly close to accurate. Might see a couple off here and there, so we'll keep an eye on it. Lego was walking upstairs and did a U-turn.
Thought you heard me say something funny, huh?
Raise to 130.
Funny looking. Josh going to do some work from the button here. Bumps it up with king 6. Takes it down, no resistance. And of course, blinds and antes are worth $150,000 now.
That's a pretty cool poster.
So he will
of all
take
the
it.
Employees,
Yeah, I was like, those are all employees.
yeah, all the dealers. There's Ryan, Glenn, Tiffany, Chris, Eric.
Because you don't have to have their permission to put the pictures out.
I can't tell who's the bottom left. Big
You
line
put out a
six.
picture, you might get a lawsuit.
He's so right. That's exactly why they did that. We're all like, oh, that's so nice of them. And then you think about it, they're like, they had to do that. They had no choice.
I don't mind.
Actually, I think that you might actually agree that they can use your.
Like, you're starting to chat it up a little bit. We like that. A lot of
Yeah,
times
absolutely.
our final tables
Yeah, your
are
membership, right?
kind of dull and quiet because
They can
everybody's
use
locked
your,
in,
like, quotas you and stuff?
especially our
Probably
big,
in the
big
membership
tournaments.
agreement.
It might be.
They're playing for heaps, but
60,000.
no Skinny Rabbit they're playing for tonight. We've got two 5-figure scores, second and first place today, first being 15,000 and some change.
Penny's got jacks again, second time at this final table.
Uh-oh.
400.
Kevin's rooting on Dre as well. He still owes him lunch money, he says. Well, I think he'll be able to get you a little better than a lunch.
All in.
8-3-5 the flop. Pretty good flop here for the jacks. Andre checked in the dark.
And he landed a pair and some backdoor shenanigans. Straight draw, club draw, and of course, our favorite, the 2-pair and the trip draw.
$1,580,000.
He said 1 million.
Yeah, so we're getting her stack corrected right now. She's got over $1 million. Takes a second for them to correct those. They went back to the original chip stacks.
Yes.
Oscar the Grouch sure looks happy, but Andre not really feeling like he needs to call off half his stack here, close to it. Just a pair of threes, so he is going to let it go, and Oscar waving goodbye to the 7 Triz. Penny going to drag another pot. She's up to 2.47 million.
So your wife is watching on that?
Maybe. She'll tell me she did.
Joshua's wife may be watching. If so, hello, Joshua's wife.
Shout out to the missus.
Tomorrow's Father's Day, but I have a feeling that the wife may get a new pair of shoes as well if Papa ships this one.
Probably got her phone 90% of the time. She doesn't care about photos, so if she's watching it.
Definitely needs to cash in on a new pair of shoes. Something fun.
Our 2-seat Mike, he's got a couple of pens in his pocket. He's ready to sign some autographs. Still hasn't been able to put in much work at the final table just yet. He's not had very premium holdings.
Did have kings in one particular hand.
Oh yeah, he had that one.
Cracked aces right in the window.
That was what he brought the pins out for, showing us how to play kings on a final
That's
table.
right.
He is back down to just 10 big blinds if that stack is accurate. Looks around that. Again, those white chips are our smaller denominations. Those are the 5,000s. The blues are 25,000, and those red chips are 100,000. And William has joined us. Master William. How you doing, my friend? Welcome.
Hello, Will.
Pretty penny. Gonna wake up with another pretty pair, and it's the best one, the pocket aces.
That's a pretty good starter. She's going to bump it up. 400,000 to go. That was her go-to earlier when she meant business with ace-king. All the way around to the small blind we go. David's got a pair of 7s.
And again, when she raises, she doesn't mess around. She goes large. She raised it 7x. Almost. Oh my goodness, that cannot be right. Mike could not have had ace-king in fold there. Unless he is trying for a ladder. And it's all spades, and guess who doesn't have a spade?
Jack 4, 5, all spades. Pocket 7s has a spade. Penny does not, but she's going to rip it.
She says, if you have a spade, it better be a big, and I got aces.
All in from Penny, putting the max pressure on the 1 seat, Mr. David here.
I like that little cube he's got there. It's almost like a Rubik's Cube, but shiny silver, and folds out and goes back into the square shape. Does let it go, and Penny is running hot, and she has crept up almost to 3 million now. Casey Powell joining us and saying great run today, RJ. RJ, my partner in crime, showed up today and fired at this thing and ended up finishing 24th. Got down to 3 tables there and was just a few spots away from our final table, but great run.
Appreciate it. Yeah, enjoyed hanging out with Casey today.
And our friend Jason has joined us. Came in today to try the deep stack, so that second tournament got knocked out only a couple hours in to a nut straight. What's the trick to getting far in the deeper stack tournaments? Play it slow, question mark?
Man, good question.
Well, that is the good thing about the deeper stack tournaments, especially the ones that are at least 20-minute levels or more. You can play a little slower. You don't have to go crazy in those early blind levels. You will see some people not be able to adjust and just go crazy with hands when they don't need to, when they've got over 100 big blinds. But any of these tournaments, you know, you have to be patient for sure. But if you've got, if you're a player that wants to come in and splash around, has multiple bullets, try to run up a big stack, you'll see a lot of players do that as well. Play aggressive early and often, trying to get those big stacks. But glad you made it out, and hopefully next time you make a deeper run. But that's the best advice ever from a person right below you, a couple spots there. You raise your winning hands and you fold your losing hands. That's solid advice. You heard it here first, guys. You can take that to the bank.
Yeah, the 4 here leading the way for Penny. She's got 7-4. Jack 9's here. Do have gut shots, and Mike has the biggest heart. Ace of spades on the river. Big old brick for these crusty holdings.
You're talking about the cards, not the players, right?
Correct.
Okay, let's be nice, RJ. Penny's going to show
Penny's
him how it's
gonna
done.
take it.
She's got a pair of 4s. And she's now up over 3 million, 3.1.
Yeah, I like Jason can get very frustrated, especially now that these registrations are lasting like 4 and 5 and 6 hours, and just
not quite 6 hours, but yeah.
I mean, depends on how big the tournament is, but some of them will go a long ways.
Right.
And playing those levels can be extremely difficult because you're always up against 4, 5, 6 hands, right? And you want to just grind. You don't want to be opening for a lot larger than 3x. It's very difficult to play isolation poker. You have to play build poker at times, but then, bam, there goes somebody with a stack, just rips 100 blinds, and you're like, what are we doing here? It can be very frustrating. It's difficult to get through that chaos for sure.
Yeah, and you want to keep your raise sizes about the same for all of your hands. You don't want to be giving away those easy tells that solid players will pick up on. Oh, yeah, this guy raises 6, 7, 8x when he's got a big hand, and when he just wants to splash around or has a small pair, he'll maybe just do 2x. And early on, you're thinking, oh, I got to raise big to get people to fold. Just raise your aces like you normally would and just be able to fold them if you're playing a hand 5 ways. And the flop isn't great for your aces, as many flops aren't.
Ace 7-4 here. The ace going to land for Jaiping. Take it down.
Bet before another diamond comes out, takes it down.
Thank you, Will and Melville. Appreciate the kind words. It was fun playing with a lot of folks that have come to know us through TCH Live, and they were rooting for me and said, make Eric work by himself tonight. Let's go. We got close, kind of, sort of, but
it's only a matter of time before this wild man next to me ends up on the final table. You and I both just got to start putting in some more volume.
Yeah, I've been playing a whole lot. I was thinking today, in 3 months, I think I've played 3. I've cashed in 2 and won 1 of them. That gives me a little bit of confidence for the next time I go out.
For sure. Here's some good action in the background. We've got tournaments going on. Our deeper stack tournament. I think there's a satellite tonight for our even bigger one, which is next week. And, of course, cash games galore out there in the room.
Josh's going to lead out here with 8 high, and he's going to find some resistance.
Because Jaiping knows how to party. He's got 3 ladies.
He has landed with this queen-9, flop queen-queen-jack.
May not love the turn card, but does give him an additional card he can hit if somehow he's up against a better queen. I think he's pretty confident where his hand is, and especially now.
We'll see if Josh will fire again or concede with 8 high.
Yeah, I don't know what's calling you on flop and turn on a board like that. It doesn't just have it.
Does come out swinging here. 800,000 to bet from Josh, and that's enough to Make Jaiping squirm a little bit, but he's got queen 9 here. That is
Yeah, we're not folding
far too much hand
queen 9 with 2 million in our stack.
to let go of.
Oh,
Does make the call. And he's going to find the good news. Queen 9 good. Big pot there for Jaiping. 2.3 million in it, 1.1 million in profit.
And our man Josh was going to have a little bit more than it's showing there. It shows him to only have 325,000. You got 1, 2, 3, 400, 5. He's counting it out there. It's like just a little over 500,000 is what's in his stack. So those may be a little off.
Yeah, William Millville in the chat asking how many runners? 332 entries today.
We have a pretty lady joined us. Sharon says, good playing with you, RJ. So you got to play with Miss Sharon. She said Josh took her out shortly after you. At least our chips are going to good use.
They are. Doggone it, I hate to hear that. I was looking forward to seeing you tonight at this final table. And yeah, it was a fun day hanging out with Sharon. I was the big blind for her button most of the day. Or I say most of the day, for quite a while there down the stretch.
Well, looks like y'all's chips are now being held by one Jaiping. Because he's got
just moved him over, didn't we?
Most of the chips that were previously held by Joshua.
Yeah, enjoyed playing with Sharon today, and a great run to you as well.
Similar spot here. Josh just going to make a call with a king 6 on the button.
Trying to do some work off that button. We get a flop, queen jack 5. 4 players still in this mess.
that is 125.
Mark's landed top pair from the big blind. He's rocking queen 7.
It's probably 60,000 he wishes he would have back of his short stack. And it's going to go over to Mark.
I love Sharon's glasses today, by the way. He had sweet glasses.
He was rocking some cool, sunglasses, or?
Yeah, little shades.
Okay.
They were gangster. I loved them.
This, yeah, 4080, this hand.
Price of poker went up. Blinds are at 40,000, 80,000, 80,000. 30-minute blind levels in this Saturday Lone Star Showdown 50K tournament. This is going to be our new normal for Saturdays. 250 buy-in, 50K guarantee. That's pretty damn cool. Forever we had what we called the big one, and that was a 30K guarantee, and it was 365 for a while. Then they dropped it down to 300. And now we're just doing a 50K because we know we're going to hit it.
It's a bigger one, but not the bigger one.
Yeah, it's the Lone Star Showdown. The bigger one coming up next week on Tuesday. So check the schedule for that one, folks.
All right, Jaiping doing work from the button, bumps it up to, what is that, 175,000. And Mark in the small blind, right on time. He's got a big one.
He says gig 'em. He's all in, Aggie style.
That is not an A&M. That's A and A. Aces for Mark J, and he's going to rip it.
First flight on Tuesday will be at 10 a.m. 10 and 5 every day, Tuesday through Saturday. And of course, 10% of the field will make it to day 2, and day 2 you're automatically in the money, fighting for a chance to play the following Monday, day 3, right here on this live stream final table. But it's our even bigger one, 250K guarantee, $300 buy-in. That'll start on Tuesday, 10 a.m. first flight. I think they're doing a satellite for that tonight, maybe a couple tomorrow. Might even weasel in there on the Hijack app, so check that out.
Yeah, $60 satellite going on tonight. I believe they were about to fire that up last time I was out there.
Well, why don't you take a little gander out the door there, feller?
All right, let's do it.
A goose and a gander.
Howdy, ladies.
RJ having to fight off the line of ladies we got waiting for us out the door. Now you know I'm bluffing.
All right, $60 satellite is going on, and they are already done with the registration for tonight. $300 token to 4 players. They had 25 entries. They're down to 14 remaining.
Nice. Joshua's ripped it all in. We'll get an official count of his chips here. Says 265. We can see it's well over that. Well, we didn't get the breakdown. There we go. 465 is what he now has in his stack. I think it's going to be even more than that because that's a 5K or a 500K in that blue stack alone there. So Joshua actually may have more chips than our man Mike does over there.
And the evening tournament, the $175 deeper stack has caught us. They're down to 8 players. They had 101 entries in that one tonight.
Is the birthday boy still on the final table?
Top prize $4,700. Birthday boy is there.
Mitchell A on the final table. Let's go.
In the final 7, stacking some chippies.
Here we go. Penny under the gun. Ace 9 of spades. Josh is going to go all in again, this time with pocket 5s. Let's see if we can get an official count. Mike's going to let his ace go. He's getting a little short over there. 310 is all Mike's got left. Did not like that. They were picking on his blinds, he thought, but Joshua is going to take that one down, and he's getting closer, probably to $1 million now. I think he's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So yeah, his stack's a little off. It looks like he's got about 900,000 there for our man Joshua after taking that hit, putting in a 3-barrel bluff on a final table against Jaiping. Jaiping unfortunately had the goods, but Joshua, no stranger to poker final tables, has found himself back in a pretty decent spot again.
Breaking a streak. Yeah, such a good streak.
175.
175 is the raise. David's got a hand we've seen a few times tonight, 88.
Yeah, folds around to the button here.
He's got one short stack next to him, and then Penny, who's running super high. Let's see if he decides to raise it up. And he does.
Pardon me, it looks like Jaiping did raise here from the low jack. So Dave's going to have an opportunity to 3-bet here. 350,000 to 3-bet.
And that price is just going to be too good for Jaiping.
2 players.
Jaiping lands a 10.
Ace 9, 10 the flop. Queen 10 good for middle pair here. Does go check, check. Another ace on the turn. Now Jaiping says, I might have the best hand. 300,000 to bet from Jaiping. Big old deuce of spades on the river, no help for the 8s.
David needed an 8. There's 1.5 million out there, and he's going to try to take these to Showdown, but it is no good.
Check, check.
Jaiping has a better 2 pair.
Queen 10 is the goods.
10s and aces with a queen.
You played really great today. You played terrific. Really.
All right, Jaiping all the way up to 4.3 million now.
Catching my phone.
Also need a run good too, right?
Yeah, you gotta have both. Gotta have both to win the daylight today.
Thomas Rainier in the chat. What's good, E-Dog? RJ?
What's cracking?
175.
Big Tom.
170.
Tomas.
Okay.
Pocket fives here for Mark in the low jack. He'll bump it up. 175,000 to go.
You know you've been in the room and playing poker here for too long when you know the voice in the background. I need to tell my man Raj out there to simmer down a little bit.
Poker's a small world.
He's out there playing with our friend Bob and others on that bomb pot table.
You can go buy you some chips at the Venetian and you'll recognize the voice you hear. All right, 200,000 the continuation bet here from Mark. He's got position in pocket fives. 10-6 did land a 6 here for Josh. So he's got the best of it. Big king here on the river, and we go to Showdown. Josh finds a 6. That's good enough. 495,000 in profit for him. So Josh back on the climb. Well over $1 million now on his rebuild. Thank you for the kind words, Thomas. Appreciate that.
Probably you ask for more blinds. That's all I can afford.
That too. That too.
That's all I can afford. 80.
Trying to do our little social media post I forgot to earlier. Put us on the Instagram and let the folks know that we got a tournament live right now with you and I in the booth.
Yeah, we've been slacking on our socials today.
It's a pretty good flop for the old 10-6.
10-6 looking to win back-to-back hands here for Josh.
I like the little tickle, and Jaiping doesn't even want to call with
I had the same hand.
the gutter to the nutter.
I don't want to hit a gutter on you.
No.
I don't want to hit a gutter on you.
I don't want to hit a gutter. Well, he didn't want to pay the price. I thought that was a pretty damn good price to try when you got that many chips, but Jaiping just hangs on to those.
On his best behavior.
On his best behavior, indeed. Now, I'm trying to tag you in this. What's your name again?
On the Instagrams, I am The Dupe Show.
The Dupe Show. That's right.
The Dupe Show.
I'm kidding. I know this. Just wanted the folks to hear it. The Dupe
That's
Show.
right.
That's what he goes by in the room, too, and he almost made himself a little run today. My partner finished 24th. I was excited. Thought I was going to commentate you on a final
Yeah,
table.
it was definitely a fun day. Really got stuck in grind mode most of the day. Had like 15, 20 blinds most of the day down the stretch once the money broke. So really never got that build up we need to make a serious run. And I was happy with the way I played overall. I felt like I didn't have that dog in me today, but that's all right. That comes in handy sometimes as well when you get stuck kind of bottom feeding a little bit. But it was fun. Had a good day. All right, Mike's going to find a spot to rip it here.
25K.
Andre's trying to sneak in a limp under the gun with that 5-6. Mike will rip it, all in for 270,000. About 3.5 blinds here for Mike. So he's got an ace, not afraid to use it.
I checked the flop.
Check and flop. Andre's been doing that all night.
So Josh R comes along on the button. He's got suited connectors, 10-9 of hearts. Ace lands here for Mike. Big turn as well. He's got 2 pairs now.
Oh, how does the case 9 come out?
Fill her up.
Oh, my goodness. Let's go.
Yeah, Big river here for Josh, as he has trips. He does find a spot here to bet 300,000 and get called by Andre because Andre landed a 6 on the flop.
Yeah, but he has to show his hand.
Yeah, trust me, he's going to show his hand. He's got the effective nuts, boys. Nobody obviously has aces. He's got ace-9. Filler up indeed for Mike. Nice hand, Mr. Mike. That's going to put him over $1 million, RJ.
Big triple up there, took down the blinds and antes with it. So that was no skinny rabbit for Mike.
You hate having to get your whole tournament life in with a hand like an ace-9. You're just like, well, this is probably the best it's going to get. Ace-9, I'm all in. You flop your ace, you still don't know if you're good, but it goes runner, 9-9. I think that's when you know.
Hey, he got it in good and made a hand to boot.
Absolutely. To boot.
That was a surprise. A pleasant
That was a
surprise.
pleasant
You just,
surprise.
every time you're up against it, you just, whatever you
It's
never
just,
say
it's
die.
just one of those nights.
Never say die, man. Good for you.
He's got a little cucaracha in him, eh?
Not going anywhere.
Guy just
He
won't
down there
die.
takes, 500,000 away from me when I do win some.
All in from David. He's going to try it.
Okay, you want playing when
He's got an ace-7 here under the gun, rocking 565,000.
you want playing one of your top 3 hands.
And he hated seeing his neighbor triple up just now, so he's like,
That's not his fault.
No.
that leaves me in
No,
territory
I
to rip it
shouldn't- I
here.
shouldn't have bet that other way. It wasn't one of my top.
Low raggy around the rail, so Dave's going to take that down. He'll pick up blinds and antes just in time for his big blind.
Everybody here's a battle, though. I like it. Anyone who wins this is going to deserve it.
I just want it to look good for the video.
That's it.
Well,
Looking
I'm gonna
good,
edit
Mike.
it Anyway.
Looking good.
Now we get that far.
Especially if I make a really,
You hit a
bonehead
bone,
move at some
you're
point.
gonna be there.
I have a good editing guy.
Yeah, that's better than winning the tournament. As long as you have a good editing guy, right? You're going to win the tournament either way.
Eric
By the time I'm done, they won't know whether I won or
to say
lost.
about it.
Sound like Jaiping was giving me a little credit knowing I was going to say something clever about that one. Indeed, Jaiping.
Poor guy. Thinks you're clever.
My mom says I'm handsome.
That's a good day.
Yeah.
I checked the flop. Checking.
All right, battle of blinds here in hand 32-ish. Jack 7 taking on 9-4. We got trips on the board. And now a king as well, but Andre does have a jack that's playing here.
No, check.
What are you doing?
Check play, check play, check play.
Ace, ace, king, ace, 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 king, jack.
Check play, check.
Yeah, Felipe was in chop mode there.
That's big old negative, Ghost Rider.
Negative, Andre's got a jack.
It is the
It's a predictable win. I play to play on it. Second that. Yeah.
Right. If you had known, if you had a crystal ball, you're doing pretty decent. You're doing pretty decent. Good job, Penny.
Thought they were talking about our friend that plays tournaments here, Crystal Ball. But he actually said if you had a crystal ball.
Everyone else I'm okay with. I'm
Yeah,
very
okay. I don't
interested
need to
for
watch
you.
Crystal
I
Ball
have to
deserves a
watch your hand.
shout out.
I'm with
Yeah.
100%.
Crystal Ball's great.
I don't know if he ever
I have
tunes in, but if he is,
whenever
shout out to our
Absolutely.
brother Crystal Ball.
Everywhere else I know exactly. No, shit.
Lots of fun and make some deep runs in our tournaments as well. Pretty penny. Got a pretty stack of chips over there
Pretty hand.
and a pretty hand as well.
Hey, 350.
And she continues to go large, 350. Smaller than her 400K plus bets. Still over 4X the blinds here.
You want to give us a preview of what we'll see at home or no?
There you go, 350,000 the open, and she will take it down.
And Joshua gets the free information. Says, want to give us a preview?
I was thinking.
Since we're going to see it at home, and she shows the ace queen.
Every single time. So it's ace king. Yeah. And the 350 is like ace queen.
Don't give away her secrets, Felipe.
400K's ace king, ace queen's 350, ace jack's 300.
They're literally calling out her betting sizes on the table.
She just has the best hand to start with a lot. So.
350 is ace queen, 400 plus is ace king or kings, aces, plus.
I don't remember that.
Me either.
80, good.
You have to get out there and slap Funky Cheese hand.
80,000.
Been a minute since we've had a knockout. Have to put those payouts up again so you folks can see what we're playing for here.
185.
15,000 for first, RJ.
That's a good lick.
That is a good lick off of a $250 buy-in. And we're doing this now every Saturday except for when we've got a special event like our even bigger one or one of our big series. Just coming off of that really cool signature series that we did, and we had a 100K, a 300K, and a 500K event in that, and the biggest buy-in was 500 bucks. Some folks made some really good money off of those tournaments. It was awesome. Can't wait to see what we do next with those. But of course, we always have the Trailblazer series that TCH puts on, and then we have Poker Atlas come through, and of course, we added the signature series to that. So no telling what's coming up. It's officially poker tournament summer right now with the WSOP going on, but it's pretty much always poker season here at TCH.
Pretty much, yeah. The season is alive and well during the summer for sure.
See what I hit. 7, 8. I was just in the big one.
Josh going to get a walk here with the 078.
It's a good hand.
He'll take it. And I told you we'd put up those payouts.
Let's see him.
Here they are, folks.
You won't call it a good hand.
15,680 up top.
There you go.
So we lost 2 players
I'm
tonight
not particular.
pretty quick in the first couple of orbits. We are down to 7 now. 23-20 locked up for these players. Haven't lost one in a hot minute here, Eric.
We have not. And I think right around that 5th place, that's when you start noticing significant enough pay jumps to where the play might be affected by it a little bit. Those ICM implications, independent chip model. If you're not familiar with that, these chips have real value. The longer you hang on to them, the more money you're making.
They kicked me out today.
They sure as shit did, RJ.
Kicked me out because I ran out of chips.
Unacceptable.
Penny's going to raise it up. She's got King Jack on the button here.
300,000.
300,000 to go.
That's still better than mine.
It's lower. It's not an ace queen, so
Yeah,
the amounts get lower as the hands get weaker, folks.
Jaiping might have mentioned that a little bit there. So it's still better than mine, so you can have it.
You know, she's giggling all the way to the bank as she's stacking up chippies, though. She's second in chips. Jaiping has taken over that spot. He's at 3.9, but Penny's still over 3 million.
We're going to put it out there.
And an ace 9.
Ace 9, that's true. Which I wish he hadn't played. But
I don't hate it. I don't hate it. I know sometimes players will pick up on that and give you a hard time, but
I mean, it wouldn't have bothered me if you'd not called, you know.
sometimes you find yourself here at the final table trying to make
pretty crushed.
a lot of real money
They don't have the river on that
by doing it. Billy McGee over here.
Sunburn, finally. Go away.
You're so white.
Trying for that darker shade of white, RJ. The sun wasn't cooperating.
Good flop here for Jaiping. He's in small blind with King 9. Does land top pair. Mark's got 10-6. Good for flopping bottom pair.
Andre with a gut shot.
Andre under the gun working that ace-8. Not a lot working. Does pick up the gut shot equity here on the turn. And he holds the ace of hearts. King of spades pairs the board. Jaiping has one of those.
Oh, he tries the little check move there, and he's like, you don't need to show your cards, buddy. That pot's mine. Tried to get him to put a little something out there.
Yeah, I
Andre
did.
did not take the
You
bait.
have a good draw. You have that's why I was very cautious.
4.3 million now in the stack for Jaiping.
Big line.
So we mentioned the even bigger one. Of course, early on tonight, we mentioned the PLO tournament tomorrow. PLO Madness.
PLO Madness.
30K guarantee. We know it's Father's Day. We're going to do it at 1 p.m., so registration will go on for probably about 4 hours or so. After you get done with your Father's Day lunches, come on out. Bring your dad. Get him to play with us. Shot at a nice score. It's going to be a $30K guarantee, $300 buy-in. We know there's going to be some folks with multiple bullets firing at that booger.
Oh, yeah.
So come on out. Mark's all in with ace-king.
All right, he's finding a pretty good spot here. Ace-king's going to rip it and get called by the suited ace-4 in the big blind. Andre's going to take a shot at Mark, but he's up against it. Queen 5-6, no clubs for Andre. Three of spades on the turn, and it gets spicy.
Always sweaty.
Deucer 7 could change things. No help. That's 10 of diamonds. Ace-king holds.
Big old much-needed double up for Mark J, and that's going to put him right at about 760, so under 10 big blinds. He will be on the button next hand, though, so that'll be a great spot for him. Get to see some free hands. And David is now our shorty at 435. He's got just a skosh over 5 big blinds.
And David is in the big blind this particular hand, so that will be awful taxing to his stack.
We do have a licensed massage therapist available. Anybody like a touch of luck at the table?
Butcher on the microphone telling everybody we've got licensed massage therapists
Touch of luck.
in the building if you need a touch of luck.
I could use a touch of luck.
You're going to have to touch yourself, 'cause I ain't touching anybody.
That's not very lucky.
My price is a little more than the lovely ladies out there.
It's cheap, but it's not
charge.
lucky.
I did have quads the last time I got a table massage.
Andre here in the small blind, limping his pimp and trying to come in there with that queen 5 of clubs. David does rip it for the 355,000. That's a little over 4 blinds here, so that puts queen 5 suited definitely in range if Andre chooses to go with it. And he does.
Wow. The queen 5 is going to go to battle versus the acey-deucey.
So David looking for a double up now. Ace deuce trying to hold against the queen 5 of Andre. Deuce 7-3, 2 clubs.
Uh-oh.
Queen 5 or club, all live here for Dave. Or pardon me, that's Andre's hand. Queen 5 or club, and it's the 8 of clubs. Queen 5 of clubs will eliminate our man David. Ace deuce goes down in flames. Andre picks up a nice little pot there, and for David, he will finish in 7th place, $2,320.
Nice score there for our man David. About 10x your buy-in there. Nice run today, making it to 7th place out of 332 entries. And then there were 6, RJ, and they've all got 2760 locked up.
Down to 6. Sweet run for Dave. Had an opportunity to visit with him as they were meeting here before the final table. He was excited to be here. Sounded like a cool guy.
Yeah, I mean,
Great run, buddy.
That hand played itself really. It should have been exactly that way.
PLO Madness tomorrow. I love pot limit tournaments, and I like me some 4-card, but I picked up a shift to work tomorrow at LC. I'm kind of saddened by that. I shouldn't help people out on PLO days. Ay, ay, ay.
David K, 1-2, no limit.
100.
Andre liked the queen 5 suited so much, he's going to get after it again.
Yeah, try it again.
Try it again.
Yeah, this time from the button, does some work, takes it down.
And backdoor flush.
It's good luck when you get the same raggedy old hand twice in a row. Ask Josh. Won 2 hands with 10-6 offsuit a while ago.
That's
Back
right.
to back.
That, but
And yeah,
big blind.
Lego reminding us that tomorrow's tournament is the PLO Madness tournament.
Madness.
So shout out to
It's my turn then, right?
Boys in Iron Maiden and their song Can I Play With Madness. It's the PLO Madness.
Wow.
How about that? Go get it, folks. Tomorrow, Play With Madness, PLO, 4 cards, $300 buy-in, $300K guarantee. Going to be a lot of fun here on a Father's Day Sunday.
Oh, we got us a hand.
Pretty Penny got the prettiest of hands. She's got the Redbirds.
So Josh raised it up here. 8-6 suited under the gun.
Hey, the raise 780.
Mike made the call from the small blind trying to come along, but Penny's got aces.
That a gal. Don't show those cards.
That a
Don't let
girl.
them know it.
Bumps it up quite a bit, takes it down, $430,000 in profit.
There's
Well
our
done,
brother
Penny.
Venom joining us.
What's up, Venom?
He says if he would have known Felipe was dealing this final table, he wouldn't have lost all his chips to Miss Randy Lister. You got Listered? I got Listered once.
Brother, indeed. He and I were checking out at the same time
Yeah.
today. We were checking out, brothers.
25th and 24th, eh?
Yeah, I think it was. But I don't want to impede on his story.
Raise 135.
We got such a cool poker community here in the DFW area. It's always fun. The cash streets are fun, but the tournament streets, that's what makes me want to actually start playing more too. Besides that, you got to have volume if you want to get some big scores, but the tournament streets are just filled with the people that have been playing together for eons, and the competition is great, and the people are great. It's a great community. A little something for everybody on this flop. All in a quick call.
Okay, here we go.
Mark is all in again. They've been trying to get rid of him. The alligator blood.
Yeah, Josh going to go after him here with middle pair, but bad news. Mark's sitting on top pair.
Backdoor heart draw as well.
Deuce of diamonds. Only a 7 or 8 can change things here.
There we go. 7 or 8. 3 outs. 1 time.
3 of hearts. No help for the 7-8. Queen Jack's going to double up. Mr. Mark will take it. 1.6 million now in his stack.
He wipes the brow, gives a big gig'em to the camera. I love it. Shout out to Mark's family if you're watching. He just gave y'all the big thumbs up. That is a true statement right there. Lego says nothing like bluffing into a set. Venom says that's right, bruh. You haven't played poker until you've bluffed drawing dead.
True that. Cheers to all of that.
Oh, you have quads? All right, cool story, bro.
The last hand I played today,
We can take a break at any time.
I was semi-bluffing into a set.
Spicy set of 4s got you, did it?
Yeah, and I was like, uh-oh, he beat me in the pot. I'm going to need some help. I was live to a 7 or a 5,
Call.
which did not happen.
Mark J still stacking chips over there, so he's going to fold a king high. Back over to short stack. He's just going to make this call here. The blinds have gone up, RJ, to 50, 100, 100. Wow.
A little something for both these hands.
He checked. I'm surprised he checked after hitting second pair here. Now it gets spicy. They're both open-ended.
And straight on the board.
They both have a straight, but good news for Josh.
Both times we've had a straight on the board. At this final table, Josh had the move up.
Josh has had the bigger one. He's going to save 100K in chips behind just in case. Make himself look weaker than he is, but he's got that 9-high straight. 350 is the bet. There's 500 out there. Jaiping realizing he has a flush draw that could come on 6th Street. But otherwise, there is no improvement for his hand. It's a straight on the board.
Make you dangerous. You're gonna become dangerous.
Yeah, he says, if I call, I make you dangerous. Dangerous. I got Busta Rhymes stuck in my head.
Right, and I like that logic. Sometimes you let those short stacks live just to kind of keep them short.
Oh, you got a 9, you get
Don't want to make them dangerous, as Jaiping says, but he does make the call. Joshua's going to win $650,000 in profit. 1.35 million now in his stack. So Josh has been kicking and screaming over there around $1 million. Sometimes he'll drop below it, build right back up. Love to see it. He is not going out without a fight.
Breathing room there.
It was a chip calling. That's not me.
Breathing room
Too
there.
many chips.
Never. I'm just gonna keep trying to survive.
Yeah,
You're doing a good job of it.
Keep punting it off and then.
He's
trying
dangerous now.
Dangerous.
you bet just enough to make it attractive.
Dangerous like this light that keeps turning off.
Didn't have much more to bet.
Just trying to set the mood, man.
I'm in a good mood. I'm also in a tired mood. I got up early to play poker today. Man, that's why I always miss these.
Tell the crowd what early is. Like 9 o'clock.
Yeah.
Josh staying dangerous. Gonna raise it up with the ace-10 and take it down. He's now up to 1.6 million. Jaiping did indeed make a really esteemed poker player dangerous. I've been watching tournament poker at TCH Live on these streams for several years. You're like, Joshua kind of looks familiar where he used to always wear a mask. Post-COVID, he would still rock the mask a little bit, and so we couldn't see him. Well, guess what? Now he's revealed himself, but it's the same guy. And here he is on another final table.
Randy did final table tonight's tournament.
She did. She finished in 8th.
8th place. Ran aces into kings with a king in the window. And it was a hot mess.
Then there was a double knockout
She's all
of
in.
she and Mr. Corey
It's a very tense moment, and that's a very good comment.
after that. And it was our man in the 8th seat that knocked both of them out with a set of 8s.
All right, Andre, his ace-10 getting priced out of there because Penny has rejammed.
Good choice for free five.
Mike all in for 475,000, almost 5 blinds.
That P in Penny stands for premiums. Penny Premiums is officially the name.
Absolutely, Penny's got ace-king this time and rips it for 3.3 million. Off to the flop we go. Queen 8-8. Mike trying to survive. Can he dodge Penny's premium here?
Yes, he
5 of
can.
diamonds. 9s are going to get the double up.
Spicy turn card picked up
Surviving.
a few more outs there. There were 3 more 10s in the deck. But the 9s get that full double. They can also not get rid of Mike.
Yeah, they mentioned it earlier that Mike's been running good on some of his all-ins today.
Hey, he's pretty well.
And he is still here.
Because when we went down to 4 tables, he was the chip leader. When we
It
went down
takes.
to 3,
I hate when people say that though, because it takes one hand to bring
Yeah.
you back to. It takes one.
right.
So like, I mean, he might have got cooler too. You don't know if he got drawn. I wasn't there, but
Oh, the guy?
yeah. I mean, he came over with much less than he had at one point. I don't know what
Yeah,
happened.
for sure.
But that's just tournament poker. It takes one hand.
Indeed. Dropping
Yeah.
some knowledge there.
Race to 25.
All right, Josh back to work, 3-5 suited. Andre trying to come in there with ace queen, and Mike's going to rip it here. Pocket tens is ripped.
Here we go.
1.1 million. It does get back around to Andre and his ace queen. He makes the call.
Got to win your flips to win tournaments. Here we go.
All right, ace queen taking on tens. Mike needs another hold, looking for these tanks to hold. Andre going for the knockout with ace queen. Jack 5-7 to flop. Deuce on the turn. Can tens hold? Queen of spades.
Naughty, naughty river.
Naughty little lady, and that will take out Mike and his pocket tens.
It was a reasonable hand.
It was, 100%.
It's better than the 5.
Got to win those flips. Andre's going to be the winner of that flip and send Mike to the rails. But great run by our friend Mike. He is going to finish
My wife's going
in
to get at least a couple hundred.
6th place. 27.60 for
All
his
that
efforts.
hanging around today, Mike, and you're going to find yourself with a nice little prize, $2,760.
Hope you have a great Father's Day with the fam.
Well done, Mike.
Yeah, I'm going to redo that last hand, you
Yeah,
know,
exactly.
after I
I wouldn't
edit
just
it.
see if it was on my wife.
Instead, it ain't a queen.
Andre, good hand, sir.
Later, man.
You shouldn't have called.
He's got jokes.
He was trying to trap me, but he would have trapped himself.
Yeah, he was trying to trap it, right?
I would have outflopped you pretty good.
Kind of.
I don't know if you would have seen the queen.
Raise 225.
Go low, man. Please go low.
225.
You guys want to do a
Jaiping
5-way
going to raise it up out of the hijack. King 7.
He's not a chopper.
No, I'm actually not a chopper either. It was just
10 a.m., bro. Or like 10:15. I waited a second.
It's early, right? It's early night.
See, Andre says he got up early for this, too.
For a lot of people, Saturday 9 a.m. is early. You get to
Don't do it.
sleep in if you worked
You
your
said you'd be
butt
happy
off
to
all
knock
week
out that. Don't
sometime.
get greedy now.
A lot of people don't get to sleep in. They got
Yeah.
dogs bouncing on their chest and kids screaming and yelling.
Too much poker will do that to
I
you.
don't mind giving it all to me, though.
I don't-
Poker life,
I don't-
9 a.m.
You don't have any power. You have to do it.
Sounds like the roosters are still crowing.
It doesn't look like a 400K raise based on what you call. Oh, maybe it is.
Talks her into a call. Then he'll raise it up on her.
She says, "You think I'm scared?
Ain't going anywhere.
Not going anywhere. I got the old 79er."
helped all of us. I mean,
Jack 10 deuce to flop. Queen 10 lands here for Josh.
A little bit of spice.
He did raise a little bit from that big blind, so he will like this flop.
It's not a bad price to chase a little draw there, but she does get out of the way. Shows her the 10.
Where's our tisks?
I had a pretty good hand. The 10 was the low card.
And Lego explained to me the tisk. That's how you say it.
No,
Yeah,
no.
yeah.
Don't ever make that sound again.
That's how you say it. It's like when your grandma knew that you were in trouble.
No.
Yep. It's not tisk.
A lot of grandma's teeth will fall out trying to make that noise like you just did.
Well, I think that's how they make it cooler, is by their teeth moving around.
A7 for Andre. Raising it up. 250. And that's enough because nobody has anything worth battling.
It wasn't a
Just a raise and take. Felipe gonna wash him up a little bit.
Down to 5 players. 332 entries in today's Lone Star Showdown here at Texas Card House Dallas. I'm RJ Dupree. Thanks for hanging out with us alongside my man, Mr. Eric Van Loozen. It's 11:11 local time.
Make a wish, folks. 11-11. Mark J has only put chips into the pot voluntarily 15% of the time at this final table. He is our low V-pip man.
Yeah, and
But he's laddered up, RJ.
He has laddered up, and he's chipped up a little bit as well. He came in pretty short.
Played a couple significant hands that have kept him around and gotten that ladder. The players all have over 3K locked up.
Pocket 4 is on the button here for Josh.
Just a little deja vu.
He did have 4s when he knocked me out a few hours ago.
He said, I think I have to, but now he's thinking about it.
All right, Mark is going to rip it here for about 1.3 million. So you're looking at 13 blinds total. Now it's deja vu.
How do you feel, guys? He originally said, I think I have to. Is this a spot? 5-handed. Playing for 15K up top. Do you feel like you have to call with a pair?
Now I feel a little deja vu indeed, because like I said, in our particular hand, there was some confusion as to if he raised or not, and should I have just ripped with pocket 7s over his, did he raise or not?
It's just a little over a min click that he raised with his pocket 4s.
What would he do with pocket 4s?
Almost shoved on the button.
Almost shoved on the button. Now he's in a pickle. It's hard to get a pair.
Does fold him here.
Shows the 4s. And gets to see that he was up against a couple of overs.
I really did.
Okay, smaller than this line.
Well done there for Mark, hanging around 1.6 million in his stack over there in the 7th seat.
And I'm definitely in the view that that's a great fold there. There's too many hands that you're damn near drawn dead against if he does have a pair.
Raise 225.
And it's not a true 50-50 there with 2 big overs there. There's a lot of cards that can counterfeit you. I like to fold playing for that amount of chips and for this amount of money. Just lost 2 blinds. And there you go. Flop lag is real. There's a 4.
King deuce 4 to flop. Both players rocking queen high here.
200,000.
And
And he gets those chips right back the very next hand.
Has position here, uses it, takes down 375 in profit. And yeah, in my particular hand with Josh, he had 4s and I had 7s in the big blind. And I would have ripped for probably about the same amount of big blinds. They had just gone up. 15,000, 30,000 was our level. And I was rocking just under 400,000. So it would have been very similar to the situation they just had. And of course, I was mad that I didn't rip beforehand, and now I'm more mad.
Because it probably would have worked.
Yeah.
All in.
Where's the all-in coming from? It's coming from
Penny P and her premium ace king.
Jaiping tried to raise it up a little bit from the cutoff, and Penny not having any of it.
Yeah, Penny in the big blind here with ace king. Even though that button is way over there in the 7th seat, we got players missing in the 9, the 1, and the 2. So Penny in the middle of our 5 remaining chip stacks, 2.6 million for her.
Over to Mark. He's got that stack up to 1.62 million.
Raise 300.
He's going to 3X it.
Our favorite level there. We can do the math on this one.
We can.
It's over to Josh and his big blind. Will he defend with the 8-7 for the full 3X? Sharon said she went out with the same hand that I went out with. How rude. Pocket sevens.
She did rip hers, though.
Yeah, she
but
played hers better than mine.
She ran into a couple of ladies and did not improve.
You make it 295, I call.
That's a risk you're probably willing to take. How many big blinds did you rip it there for, Sharon? With those sevens.
Honestly, it's funny. It's the same hand I had 7-8 off. It's the same hand we had the other one. I'm like, I'm not doing this again. I was like, I'm gonna flop an 8, go flop a queen or whatever it is. Yeah.
Folds around to the small blind. And no walking. We're going to see a flop between these two. And you can't chop it either.
No chopping. Josh in the small blind, king 3. Jaiping with 5 deuce. Neither player with much work in here. King high, the best, and does have a gut shot.
And he calls him, and he hits his king.
King good, take it.
Just under 9 big blinds, yeah.
I thought the king might be good when I called on this. I didn't call for the gut shot.
Mr. Mon finished 11th. Javier finished 10th. Shout out to Javier. Got to play with him today.
There's Sharon right there, 22. She finished 22.
Aubin. Nice little run for Aubin today.
Great run for Aubin.
18th. My man Finnegan. I spent a lot of time with Finnegan today.
He sounds Irish.
Finnegan O apostrophe something. Very Irish. But we talked about that cool name he's got.
We might be related. I come from the O'Grady and Monaghan families in Ireland. Somebody screwed a Dutchman, and I got stuck with Van Loozen as my last name, but most of my family is Irish.
There you go.
I wish I had a better last name, is what I'm saying, RJ.
I came about courtesy of the French and Indian War. Apparently they weren't all fighting back then. Shout out to my man Jean Baptiste, who found himself a pretty Choctaw lady.
Jeff, I'd take it Jim Beam and 0 too. How far do you have to drive to get home? 15 minutes. About.
Sounds like our friend Mark over there was talking to his friend Jeff. Jeff, if you're listening, I said if he wasn't driving home here shortly, he'd take a Jim Beam.
Which is nice. You went to the Islands? Who did?
Me.
Oh, you did? Cool, man.
Race 225.
My kids went to Berkeley. My children went to Berkeley.
Oh, cool.
All in. Third time Andre's had those black 8s. Big fan of the 88.
Is indeed.
You were ahead.
Flips him up this time. Says, I keep getting these things.
Yeah, my wife actually teaches over in Richardson, so she teaches the Western.
Little knock on the door from the ladies. Thank you, Amber.
Thank you. Wow, her name is not Amber. That is Christina. You're bluffing. She's got the wrong name tag on. She's confusing the hell out of the players tonight.
Looks like Christina left her name tag at home.
So she's going by Amber. Stage name Amber. Amber, stage 3. Amber, stage 3. I've got a few ones that I can toss her away.
We know that dealer trick in the industry.
What sizing is Penny going to go with? Hurry.
Let's go 5X.
600.
Oh, just missed.
Well, it's 3X. Jaiping's opening. And he's going to call with Queen 10 off. Spicy. Maybe he's just putting her on Ace King. But still. Oh, come on, Mama. Play it
Jack,
slow. Play
4,
it slow.
6. Top set here for Penny. Queen 10 does pick up a gut shot here on the turn. 1.3 million out there.
600.
600,000 the bet from Penny.
Jaiping's wishing that queen of spades was a queen of clubs, but is he going to call?
Same amount as her 3-bet pre-flop.
6 big blinds to try to bink a 9.
Does not want to see a queen. 8 of hearts pairs the board. Penny's going to fill up with her top set of jacks.
$2.5 million out there. She's just going to tickle it. Oh, okay. I was going to say, could that induce a big bluff?
Well done, Penny.
From her opponent. It does not. He does not fall for it. She bet quarter pot.
Love it.
And he said, you can take your quarter pot and keep the cheese. No, thank you.
Yeah, we were talking earlier about how sometimes in those earlier stages you never get any isolation, right? And you don't want to just open 5x, 6x. Well, she's been able to isolate some pots here at tonight's final table and doing work with that. And by golly, when she hits something, she's going to get something out of it. Nice job there.
I knew Poker HD, ADHD was out there somewhere, and he just says he ate a pound of cheese. Well, wash that down with something green.
That's a lot of cheese.
Maybe some broccoli, get you some fiber.
You're going to need some fiber. My bowels wouldn't dance until Halloween.
Josh is going to rip it for $1.5 million.
All right, big hand of brewing, 1.5 million from Josh and his jacks.
And Jaiping probably not thrilled about the way the last hand went. Let's see what he decides to do with ace-jack here.
Yeah, probably not thrilled about having ace-jack here, but at 1.4 million, pretty good price for ace-jack.
No, wait, that's...
1,440,000.
It's always weird when a player pulls back the chips.
Yeah, and in the old days, that was automatic action.
So careful, careful.
Yeah, if you reached out there and pulled back your chips, then you were stuck at least calling.
He says let's do it, so he does make the call and gets the bad news.
All right.
He's got 3 outs currently. He needs an ace.
Jaiping mentioned that Josh was dangerous earlier. Now he's going to try to take him out. Ace-jack.
Everybody interested at this table as they probably have a break coming up here shortly. But
taking on the jacks.
There is a player at risk. It's actually going to be Josh. The Jiggities.
Stand-up equity for everyone.
Except Penny. She's calm, cool, collected.
Oh, yeah, that girl.
She's relaxed. She just won a big pot with jacks. Let's see if Joshua can do the same.
Queen, 10, 3.
Ooh, spicy, more outs.
Ace
King or an
or a
ace?
king now for Jaiping. 8 of spades. Jack of spades in the holdings for Josh. Queen pairs the board. Jacks are going to double up.
Big hand for the Josh and the jacks.
I don't care what they say. Don't give me jacks. That one's not working. They're going to fuck out.
Sometimes they stop them.
Andre said, no jacks for me.
I did fight. One is when company started my shit. He borrowed 1, 2,
And now our man Josh is really dangerous. He's got 3 million in chips. Jaiping is in the big blind, and he's hating life right now because he's got 200.
Dangerous is my middle name.
200 of his 400K left, already in the middle. Let's see if he can wake up with a little something here.
This is really hard to do with
Don't count him out.
I just like to say that.
All in.
Josh makes the call. Jaiping goes all in with you and Sharon's favorite hand, the pocket sevens.
Pocket sevens are out today. They're after me. They heard me telling stories about them and wanted to make an appearance.
They wanted to show you that your way to win against Josh was to rip it.
Yes.
And have him not wake up, of course,
What a wuss.
with queens.
Yes. As I mentioned earlier, I never got in dog mode today. I was in such grindy mode that I think it impacted that decision. Got to be a dog to take these home, Eric.
All right, ADHD Poker, was it queso that you had, or did you eat like a pound of cheese like in a block? We're a little worried about you. Sharon and I agree. We think that would have been okay if it were in the form of chips and queso. Can't get enough of chips and queso myself. RJ and I, on the way home from last night's cash live stream, hit up a spot that Mr. Lego introduced me to, Taqueria Tax Co. Recommend the Trompo Tacos. The Trompo plate, you can get 10 or 20 of those bad boys. It is absolutely excellent. Probably my favorite meat that they have there, the Trompo.
After the games are over, the fans of Japan.
I did have their steak quesadilla, and it wasn't like I thought it was going to be. The like grilled steak, like fajita meat. Jaiping says, I don't want to talk about tacos. I'm still trying to win 15K, and I'm all in. I got aces. He does take it down and shows the aces. And he's going to get a little funny face from Andre.
You're going to crack my ace. You know that.
Andre's having fun. Good to see it. Yeah, but there's a few of those locations. If you want some late night tacos, folks, Taqueria Tax Co. There's one right there in the colony off 121. And the tacos are delicious. Quesadilla, at least the steak variety, not so much. It wasn't fajita meat. It was like stringy brisket, and it was super soggy. I'll just say that. But the tacos were on point. Oh boy, RJ had some nachos. Those were pretty good too.
I checked the pot. What's up?
Sassy Pants has joined us. Hello, Sassy. Andre playing this super coy, hoping Penny catches something. She had some outs though. She could have hit a jack on the river. Andre will take a small one down and hangs on to that chip lead. He's at 4.4 million.
6120.
No, it wasn't even birria, man. I wish it was. They probably did have some birria tacos, but that's not what it was. They actually do. They do have some birria tacos. I did not get those.
A break too, so I think the pot cakes are colored up.
Maybe that's what was in there. I told the guy, hey, I want the steak, beef steak. But it was not fajita meat in my quesadillas.
I'll push you without aces.
How did you run today, Sassy? I wasn't sure if you guys played today or not.
Race 400,000.
She says seat 2, 6, and 7 were on her table, so maybe some of your chips are being put to good use. Mark's going to raise it up to 400K. He's got ace 9. It's back to Josh with king 7, and he says no thank you.
It was 10-6 off.
Yeah, like that's what I was thinking. It was going to be like fajita tacos, man, and it ended up being soggy. But it wasn't cooked like birria tacos normally are, since it was a quesadilla. So it was basically, I got this wet, floppy quesadilla.
Oh, I got you. Okay.
No, I had I actually had a king.
Let RJ try it too. He wasn't a fan.
You had 200.
But if you want some great late night tacos that are authentic Mexican style, hit up Taqueria Tax Co. They are open 24/7. Hey, I know that lady there in the background. It's the lovely Miss
His hand's dead.
Rebecca
I
Thompson.
just wanted to make sure.
Yeah, he was just making sure it was
Shout out to
his
Rebecca.
hand's dead, yeah.
Dead hand. Dead hand for a dead
Been a
man
great
walk.
ambassador for TCH for a long time. She hosts a couple of her own games here throughout the week. Josh goes all in with the computer hand, and he's going to take that down. That would have been fun, Sassy. I was thinking who I was going to run into that I might borrow for a little bit if RJ was on the final table tonight. We mentioned he came up a little short. He ended up finishing 24th out of the 332 entries. Still a nice run for RJ. He's had the pleasure of commentating me 2 times on this very final table. One time I finished 9th, the other time I finished 8th. Both times I had to wait 15 minutes and then come in here in the booth and finish commentating the final table that I was hoping to have won, but still made it fun. Was hoping to get that opportunity today, but RJ came up just a bit short. You know we'll have another shot at some point. Eight high versus 7 high. One of them's got an open ender, one of them's got a gutter ball. Neither of them needs a deuce. And the 8 high is gonna win like a boss.
Slow playing the nuts like that, man.
Should be a penalty.
Should be a penalty. It really should. The player's saying, how dare he slow play the nuts like that. Come on, Mark.
Yeah, good draw though.
That is a great question. I think hell might freeze over if both RJ and I make a final table together. Might be one of those nights that the system decides to crash and we don't have a stream.
One of these days.
Knock on wood that doesn't happen, but that would be a lot of fun.
Play like the guy on
Production team looked at me like, don't jinx us, you jackass.
controversial guy that never scanned his scores into
It's
the
like a secret.
call.
Check. He ain't trapping me.
I mean, we probably call old Mitchapalooza and get him back in here to help us out.
That's good luck. That's good luck. Now you're gonna take all.
But yeah, you and the Mighty Hammer would definitely be fun in here.
No.
See, I told you, good luck.
As long as you guys don't get a little crazy in here now. There are cameras.
Yeah.
Mark J going to take one down.
The players will complain and the WSOP
Hand 71.
player would
Mitch
not
says
scan his scores, please.
he'd help out as well.
And he was on the picture.
Yeah, I got to visit with Sassy today and
We're asking
Mighty
what was the
Hammer.
ruling because if it's on the picture table,
Oh, I saw this.
I believe.
I saw that. Yeah.
you needed to scan the cards and the floor said.
I'm trying to remember
It was the
that's
high
right.
roll.
if
that
I
they didn't want
eliminated
to- they
many
were like,
players
why do we
today.
have to scan? We'll scan at the end.
Yeah, I was scanning the end.
Had to take out Mighty Hammer.
You did.
Yeah.
Good.
How brutal is that?
You son of a bitch.
I
I
know.
think they were talking about it. 'Cause
I raised with kings. He shipped with
raised to
sixes.
75. Probably gonna have to.
You didn't fold
have the
kings?
players sign
No.
something here
Jerk.
that they might scan first. Something. You got it all.
Josh going to raise and take again.
That's good.
They gave me a duck though. The lucky duck got me to the
Uh-oh.
money.
Lucky duck, huh? All right, Jaiping hanging on for dear life over there. He's got 3 big blinds, RJ.
All right.
He just got through the blinds. He's going to need to find a spot to rip it. Actually, he's going to be back in the blinds the next hand.
Back in the blinds.
They come around a lot quicker when you're 5-handed. So I imagine he's just going to be all in the next hand without looking.
Andre calls the 120 here from the button with 10-8 of clubs.
Penny back to big sizing here, almost 4x.
Penny puts the pressure on him. 460,000 the raise. Andre calls. Off to the flop we go.
Oh.
Ace 10-10. Luckily for Penny this time that she does not have an ace. Andre's rocking 10-8 over there on the button. And he's going to come out swinging here just in case she does have that ace. She makes the call with king-queen. Just a gut shot here for Penny. $450,000 now from Andre, and that will end this one.
Wow. I'm glad she re-raised because I
It's
had.
like,
I
oh,
had
she got ace king.
I'm so glad you re-raised because I had an ace. I'm losing the ace.
Yeah, Andre definitely targeting that ace there.
Sometimes it's the chips you don't put in.
Shout out to Hammer. I played alongside him for a little while today, and I made a royal flush.
You did?
Yeah, I got the raise with ace, queen of hearts, ace high, flop with the king of hearts. Jack of hearts on the turn, 10 of hearts on the river. I was like,
Is this like normal for you? Like you didn't take a picture and post it on your socials?
that's
like,
what they said.
Right?
And yeah, that's what I was going to share with you. That Hammer was like, RJ, you're like so chill and stoic. Like, I'm going to be excited for you.
It's 11:40 at night, and I'm just now finding out you had a royal flush today.
I was just chilling.
Man,
And I busted a guy on the river.
What does it take to impress RJ Dupree?
I did bust that guy. I eliminated him.
With a royal.
Yeah. He rivered a set of 10s.
Josh is all in, and Jaiping is in the big blind and has to put in the rest of his money. He's going to do so with the dirty
Let's
diaper.
go. 3 deuce. All in. Jaiping.
Come on, poker gods. Drop a couple of deuces. Let Jaiping hang out a little bit longer. Not like this.
King 10 taking on the dirty diaper. 9-3. Deuce to flop. 1 heart.
Come on, deucer.
7 of clubs. And that's a check mark for the diaper. Deuce 3 lands 2 pair on the flop. And Jaiping
We're normally not going to
still
outright
going.
root for a guy, but when you get down to 3 big blinds, you're in the big blind, and all you have left is 120, and you wake up with that trash, we're going to root for you. Chip and a chair for Jaiping. The dirty diaper has landed.
Not so fast on that ladder up, folks. Jaiping gonna land that 3 deuce.
He almost ended up with a full diaper.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, you look at dirty diaper.
So yeah, I appreciate Hammer, by the way, for being excited for me.
All right.
That looks good.
Dirty 2-piece indeed.
Yeah.
Call 120.
Wow, just a
Penny's gonna rip it. Open jam here.
big stacks all around. She don't care. Rip City with ace jack, 2.5 million. This is when you're one of those players like, please have something, please have something. Big stack. Still can't call though with the 5-4.
Impala in the muck. Penny takes it down. 420,000 in profit.
6-4 Impala.
Goodness gracious. I had a really old Impala.
It's probably a cool Ford back in 54.
54 had cool pickup trucks.
There's a 57 Chevy. Maybe there's a 54.
Yeah, the 57 Chevy was a cool pickup truck. Did I mention I woke up too early today?
You didn't know what to do. It's all
You're suffering from a little brain fatigue, are you?
Yeah.
race.
Well, I got to sleep in today. Do some chores, hit the gym, play with old Hazel Pants.
There you go. It's a good day.
Come in here and have some fun with the folks in Chatsville,
Checking.
our faves. That's a pretty good flop for Andre.
Ace 9 finds a flop of King 9-9. Josh going to jump out there. He's still got Ace 4. It's not a terrible flop for Ace 4.
400.
But it's a little rough when your opponent check raises.
Yeah, I don't hate the raise because the player might say, would he really do this with a 9? maybe I can hit my ace. But we can see Josh does not want to hit his ace. He is drawing dead now.
6 of hearts on the turn.
Wow. He's going to continue. Into a player who is not shown to get out of line and who has the big stack.
And you've now been check raised twice.
And unless that's a misread of his hand. We haven't had any of those tonight, though.
If this was a cash game, I go all in for sure.
And you lose.
I don't think you have anything.
Well, then show your hand and I'll show you mine.
Show me throw in.
And you lose.
I have ace high.
And you lose. I have ace high yours.
That's when you say, nice read.
I think that's what he was getting at.
You're free to call.
Yeah, I know. I didn't mean anything negative by it, man. You didn't seem offended by it.
Big blind.
You seem
I just don't think you have anything.
I just didn't believe you. I was wrong.
I don't
It's a little fun smack talk. I didn't believe you. I'll get those moments.
I guess I'm offended by that statement. Even if you were talking to him or her. Like, don't tell someone you don't have anything, but then you're scared and you fold, right?
Well, I think those are independent things, but okay.
I know what he's doing. I know what he's doing.
Fair enough. He wanted to see the hand, and I'm going to show him
like
the
it.
hand regardless of what he says.
We gotta see his
I actually didn't believe him. I wasn't trying to angle or see
No.
his hand. I really didn't believe
I
him.
thought you were just trying to want to see his hand. I said,
I
I
really didn't believe him. Like I said, it was a cash game.
Century-old
knew it.
legend that I don't believe you, but I'm folding. Well, you
And
did.
Penny's over there on the other side of the table, like, look at these guys. Getting all hot under the collar, all this testosterone. She's like, I'm just waiting to bust them all.
That's right.
Go get them, Penny.
You didn't have a boat. So.
This is hers.
She's like, y'all shut up and give me your chips.
It's only 60,000. Raise to 300,000.
300,000 from Mark.
It's supposed to be same. 300. Oh, 300,000.
All right, Penny's going to get out of there, and it's the battle of the queen highs. Andre makes the call, actually has his opponent pipped, and he's going to check dark. And they both have a club, and what do you know? Andre also has the better club. What do you think about a pair and a flush draw, RJ?
I like pairs and a flush draw. A little tougher on the 4-liner side.
Oh, my goodness.
Nasty turn card here. 10 of diamonds. Mark now has 2 pair.
Oh, wait, somehow
And a
it
club.
goes check.
2 pair.
Queens and tens.
Wow. Dirty. You should have caught that club.
That is a dirty card.
It is a naughty card there. 19 outs we saw up there.
No, he had a queen. I had him dominated until.
Nice hand, though. Mark climbing the ladder. He's up to 2.5. Our friend Jaiping, who just got that desperate double up, is now in that same under the gun position.
Yeah, Sharon mentioning that you're not playing right unless you go bluffing into a hand that has you stone cold dead. Our man Josh, he's playing right.
Jaiping wakes up with a king 4 under the gun. So he's going to have 240 of his 540 in the middle next hand.
It was interesting they didn't believe him in that particular hand. He did check raise twice, and of course you don't see that line every day.
Blinds are at 120, and Penny goes to 660.
660, bump it up, girl. I love it.
I remember, I want to say it was like my senior
And here we go.
We always mention on these streams it's more fun when we have different variety of plays. Some folks with the min clicks, some folks with the 3x, 4x. Penny's even brought a little extra hammer on that tonight.
Dropping them bows. Hitting them hard tonight. So if you want to play pots with me, boys, be ready to put some chips in. All right, here we go. The moment of truth for our man Jaiping.
All right, back in the big blind. Last time found that double up with the dirty diaper, the 3 deuce.
You might get a walk here. Jaiping doesn't want to rip it with the Jack 4, so they are going to go to a flop. Wow.
He will now. King, King, Jack the flop. Josh going to bet with 10 high. And he's not completely dead this time. He does have a skosh of equity.
And how about you now? Jaiping has almost 800,000 in chips.
So Jaiping did go all in there, and Josh said the heck with that deal. He can have it.
Everybody's got 3340 locked up. Our final 5 players currently at the table. They're all fighting for that 15K plus up top. This is our final 5 of 332 entries today. We had $69,720 in that prize pool. Great job for everybody that showed up today and helped build a great prize pool. 2 people are going home with 5-figure scores.
I want a 5-figure score.
Ditto. Jaiping all in again. And it's a little heftier. It's got King, Queen.
Yeah, and he's starting to build some chips over there. Up to 785,000 now for Jaiping.
Similar spot for Josh he was in earlier. Last time he had a pair. This time he's just got King high. He is pipped. This will put him extremely short if he doesn't get the knockout blow here. But our friend Jaiping is at risk. King, Queen versus the King, Jack of Josh. 1.7 out there in the middle to fight for. Jaiping, the one at risk.
Seven, 8 deuce. No help for the King Jack. 3 of diamonds. Jaiping looking for the double up. 6 of clubs. It's a clean run out. King Queen. Double up off of the King Jack. That's going to leave Josh pretty short over there. I thought it would be a little lower than that. It's saying 695,000.
Definitely easier way than the.
I'm talking about earlier.
That's right. That's what he's got over there.
Okay.
Yeah.
I know, right? It's amazing. That dude's
Probably got it corrected mid-hand or so. If it was off by just a skosh. And now Jaiping has the button, and he can take his pretty time as he stacks his newly acquired 1.7 million in chips.
Yeah, and how low did he get?
He got down to 3 big blinds, 320. 360, 360 actually. Exactly 3 big blinds. All in for the ace-3. Good news for him, and ace-7 was already folded.
May I have the total? Only because I got 240 in here already. God.
He wants the total because he's got 240 in there, he says. He's got one of your favorite hands, RJ. What he's got?
6-7.
As the kiddies say. Makes the call, RJ. Show him your 6-7 dance.
6-7 in the pot.
He's in
Makes
there.
the call.
Going for the knockout blow. Andre versus Josh.
Yeah. Nice hand to you too. How are you?
All right, ace-3 looking for the double up. Will Josh survive? Trying to dodge the 6-7 from Andre. 7 in the window, followed by a king and a 6. 2 pairs for the 6-7. Ace-3, whamboozle.
Whamboozle. That's going to do it for Josh. Another nice final table. Deep run for Mr. Josh. He is going to take down that 5th place prize we just mentioned, $3,340.
Great run, Josh. Enjoyed playing with you today. You played fantastic. Enjoy that sweet prize, my man.
If he had more, I fold.
You had his number over there.
And I wasn't offended. I just,
No, you were not offended.
I can't stand when people say that. Even when it's not, even if it's seat 1 and seat 2 talking to each other. Don't tell someone you don't believe them, but you fold after betting so
He had
much
the
in
ace-4.
chips.
It's not like he had anything. He just want to see your hand. This is fair.
Andre now our big chip
I knew
leader.
you had it.
6.2 million.
He's got his next closest opponent, Penny, at a 2-to-1 chip lead. So big chip lead for Andre. Can these players stop the man in the 8 seat who is running hot?
Option. Checking.
I checked the flop.
Check the flop. Check.
Who's got a heart? Penny's got a heart.
He's got a heart and a pair. And Andre's going to make a straight on the river.
My goodness.
4-liner to the wheel. He's got a 5.
Somebody get a fire extinguisher. He's heating up. That's right. It's Dre Day. Dre Day looking for a payday. They've all got a good 4K plus score locked up, or is it 5K now? We're gonna have to put those numbers back up, RJ. It's juicy. I know that. $250 buy-in
Yeah,
today.
about $1,000 pay jump here between 5th place and 4th place. If I remember correctly, 33 went to about 43, if I remember.
What does Andre have, RJ?
6-7 again, putting in the work. 8-8-6 the flop.
He's got 60% of a straight flush, but he also has a pair.
6-7, gonna take it down.
There's those payouts. Yeah, you're right, from 33 to 43. So they've all got $4,330 locked up. Whoever that was in the chat that Andre owes lunch to, tell him you want an upgrade. You're gonna order 2. And dessert.
33 to 43. That's the first time in 20 years my concussed brain remembered numbers like that.
If y'all didn't know, RJ Dupree was formerly a professional badminton player and was struck in the head by a shuttlecock and got a concussion.
Those birdies are mean.
They are. Did you know that? They're called shuttlecocks?
Or a birdie.
Or a birdie, yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
they have 2
either
names.
way, he took one to the face, and he's been a little off ever since, but we still love him.
King 6-3 the flop. Gut shot here for Mark. Queen 9 officially in the lead. Queen 9 with a check mark. 8 of hearts on the river. Bricks out here. Queen high, going to be good for Jaiping.
Four-handed. Who wants $15,000 tonight, and who can slow down the man with the Care Bears shirt on? He's just a ray of sunshine over there, folks. Can you slow him down? Or is this truly Dre Day? Players have been playing since 10 a.m. That's a long day of poker, but well worth it when you're making this kind of cheddar.
Got real money coming in now.
King 8, just gonna limp in. Blind on blind. Andre's got that scary. I need him to lose a chip or two. I don't like that. 6-6-6, and he's gonna flop a deuce.
Ain't too proud yet.
Give me some of it. That ain't it.
Two pairs gonna get it done. The deuces and jacks.
Jack Dewey.
Thank goodness. Now he's got 7 million. We don't have to say that number again.
First player over 7 million tonight. Andre catching heat at the right moment on this final table. Turn some of those chippies into real money here very, very soon.
Yeah, there's about 13 million plus in play. Andre's got 7 million. He's got over half of the chips in play.
With 4 players remaining, that is a heat.
Mark's got the button, got a pretty queen 10. He likes to hold up numbers.
Yep.
400,000 is the raise.
That'll do it. 8, 9 out of there, Jack 10 out of there. I'll take it down.
It's like when you ask a kid how old they are. This many.
400,000, you probably have.
Balls and strikes.
Oh, it did not go up.
Hold him up, Blue.
3-2 the count. Speaking of baseball, shout out to my boys today.
That's right.
The Oklahoma Sooners are in the Men's College World Series Championship Series. They take down game number 1 today against the North Carolina Tar Heels.
Do the Oklahoma men's baseball boys have a national title?
They have 2.
They have 2. So going for number 3.
This will be the 3rd if they can close it out. If they can find one more victory.
This many.
3. One more win.
And who else is remaining?
That's it. They're down to the final 2 teams.
Who's the other team?
North Carolina Tar Heels. Yep.
Okay.
North Carolina, the 5th ranked team in the country, and
When was the last time I raised, though?
Oklahoma unseeded going into the tournament, but they spent most of the year ranked in the teens and 20s. So they've been a pretty good team all year, and man, have they got fire. Absolute ridiculous heater that the Sooners are on. So shout out to my boys, Boomer Sooner.
I'll root them on a little bit because I bet a good portion of the roster's from the great state of Texas.
Pretty near all of them. Actually went over that today with a fellow Sooner fan at the poker table, and we were checking that out.
Good chunk of them?
Yeah.
We'll root on those Oklahoma Schooners.
From Flower Mound to Prosper to Waxahachie.
Wax your what?
A lot of Texas folks trying to close that out.
400.
Mark going with that size, 400. Shows the ace. Says, I always have it, guys. Get out of my way.
Plano East, Weatherford. I remember a bunch of them.
Hand number 90 of this final table. We've gone through 90 hands. We still have 4 players remaining. I don't know when we're going to get another knockout, so let's just throw it out there now, RJ.
Okay.
What hand, folks, do you think is going to be our first hand heads up?
Yeah, so the second in chips right now, around 17, 18 big blinds. Penny's just going to rip it here. She is the one second in chips. Pocket 10s.
She's going to try to help us get there.
Good enough for an open jam here. 2.1 million.
Let's see if Andre wakes up with anything. He does have an ace.
Does have an ace, but 2.1 million, a little expensive right now.
Absolutely. Very good discipline fold.
And we got some players standing up here and a tournament director running around the table.
Could it be break time? It is.
6 minutes of break.
Uh-oh. RJ, you got competition in the chat. We got a Let's Go Heels chant.
There we go.
I'd be willing to bet that the Tar Heels also have a player on their roster from the great state of Texas. That's just my guess.
Yeah.
I don't know what the over-under would be, but I'm going to guess there's at least one. But put a number there in the chat, folks. We're on hand 91 when we come back from break in 5 minutes. What hand do you think is going to be our first hand heads up when we finally get down to 2 players? We're at 91 right now. Give us a number. What do you think the first heads up hand is going to be? I'm going to say...
Let's see. Are we looking at 7140 coming back?
I'm going to say hand 124. It's going to be a minute. 124 is my guess.
Well,
it's midnight on the dot right now.
I would think that the only way it doesn't take a hot minute is just if Andre can catch some more heat and steamroll a couple of players pretty quick.
We got 4 minutes plus right now.
Where's my phone?
Yeah, he is on a sizzler, no doubt. Earl Crosby says 137. He's taking the over on my number. I said 124. Earl coming in hot at 137. Lego's probably going to tell us 420.69. He thinks we're going to be here till Christmas.
420.
That's
I think you're
that's
right.
just his favorite number.
I think you're right.
Sharon's going low. She says 118.
Oh, I had a number in mind. So nobody pick it, okay?
Yeah, run a ring. Yeah. 3 minutes, dude.
All right, 121. That's the number I had in mind. Sharon and EVL squeezing me out there, not giving me much room to win this battle, but we'll stay with it. 121.
You have everyone's ID, right?
Yes, Jay, we did. You did? You did, Target? Okay, pause. Oh.
Yeah, Earl
Okay,
rooting
thank you.
on your Tar Heels. I imagine we find some North Carolina friends in here tonight. And of course, last week we had a final tableist from one of the Carolinas. So we had a lot of folks checking in from out there. And I believe they were in the Raleigh area, if I remember correctly. So yeah, shout out to all of our newfound Carolina friends. There's a look at what we're playing for. We got 4 players remaining, 4,330 locked up. Next pay jump, 2,400.
Well, actually,
And you get into a pay jump of around 3,700. And of course, that big prize up top, 15,680. About 5K more than second place. It's pretty cool to play a $250 buy-in and then play for a $5,000 pay jump. So hopefully these folks will play it out tonight and we get to see some of that.
75, 150.
With the monster.
Here's your blue's your new day.
Blue is the new deck? You got him, man. Buttons
Don't forget
on
tomorrow, it's a
CD.
$300 PLO Madness right here at Texas Card House Dallas. $300 entry for that PLO tournament, Pot Limit Omaha.
It is on right here?
Madness indeed.
See that? Yeah.
Guaranteed
okay,
that
yeah.
prize pool at $30,000.
I said it. I could,
7,
right.
8, 9.
So if you like the
You want me to do
4-card
this?
game,
Yeah,
especially in a tournament structure, now is your chance
use the blue deck coming off.
to jump in. A dandy of a PLO tournament,
Who's on the
30K
horn back there?
guarantee.
Who is? Oh, okay.
What's it called again?
PLO Madness. There you have it. Fresh off the rift of my co-partner, Eric Van Loozen.
Can I play with Madness?
So, who is that? Is that Poison?
That was Bruce Dickinson and the boys in Iron Maiden.
Not the Beatles?
Not the Beatles, RJ. No. A little more on the heavy rock side than John, Paul, Ringo.
Are we ripping it? I mean,
What was the other Beatle? Harrison? Does that sound right?
You think that's the light rock?
The Beatles?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're a
Yeah,
little,
we good?
little pop rock, a little light rock.
Okay.
Got one walking
Iron Maiden, a
picture
little bit
here.
more on
Mine's
the
gonna be 75, 150.
electric heavy side. a little
I didn't know
more-
Iron Maiden sounded so much like Poison.
No.
I mean, that dude was...
Poison tried to sound a little
That
bit like
dude was trying to sound like the Cat Drag In something something.
That's a good album right there. Have you ever looked at that album cover, what the Cat drug in?
I'm sure I've looked at
You
it.
probably had to do a double take because it looks like 4 hot chicks.
It always
but,
Oh, okay.
but it's not. It's 4 dudes.
First one.
They were way ahead of their
They're
time.
so different, you know what I mean?
Big hair band, they call
They
it.
big hair. Big hair don't
We
care.
do,
Brett
yeah.
Michaels,
I'm doing well,
Ricky
sir. How are
Rocket,
you?
Bobby Dahl, and CC DeVille.
You know, man,
Boys and Poison were
right.
on my playlist as I was riding a skateboard in the late 80s,
Show them what you got, CC.
trying to impress the ladies in the 4th grade.
All right, Jaiping, not back to the table. His ace-8 in the muck.
Poker is back, folks.
75,000, 150,000, the blind level.
Oh. Already, we're heads up.
I check the flop.
Check.
Checks the flop, the man say.
Jack 8-10. Penny's going to land a 10. Andre, not much working with that 4 deuce.
We got a new dealer. It's the Daniac. It's the Danish. It's no longer Felipe. He didn't grow head of hair that fast.
Yeah.
They did to me earlier.
It's my man Dane.
Like, what? And I was like,
Dane is good people, and when he's in the box, he'll tell some jokes and have a good time, but I will tell you, he gives 0 Fs, my man Dane.
I like it.
He's good people.
We gotta. You're breaking every rule. Got that too.
See, I told you.
I might
Get
be
your
playing?
damn glass
sir. Yeah,
off,
no,
or
you're
cup
good.
off the table, your can,
We'll grab
whatever.
Let's go 400,000.
Evidently, liquids and electronics don't go together well, and this table is
They do not.
run on electronics.
We
and
try to keep the fancy table away from liquid.
What is in that
Those
one?
RFID scanners are a little,
Yeah, blinds are
little
75,
sensitive.
150, 150.
I don't think he broke every rule, but you know. He could have smoked a cigarette. That dude on
God bless.
that dude on the internet.
Just ripping a heater at the table. They come over there and he acts like he doesn't speak English, know what they're talking about. He's just sucking down a.
Hey, let me enjoy
Sucking down
this
a
for a
cig.
second, would you?
How many people are watching?
My goodness. Have you done your duty tonight and hit that like
I have.
under the video?
I was like number 11, if I remember correctly.
Well, I appreciate it, RJ, and
I like a good, happy algorithm.
we need some more folks to help us get this out in the algorithm. Let your friends know we got a Final Four happening right now in a $50K guaranteed prize pool tournament that ended up with almost 70,000. We're playing for 15,000 up top, folks, and we are live right now. They are still out there battling on the table at Texas Card House Dallas. Share it with your poker pals. And, of course, smash that like button if you're having a good time
All right,
tonight.
gentlemen, heads up.
My man RJ and I would greatly appreciate it. 6-9 deuce. 9 has landed for Mark.
400.
He says 4, and Andre says you're going to get 0 from me. Got a whole lot of nada there. Friend Pretty Penny's been a little quiet over there. We need to get her on another little heater. She was running hot there for a minute and really impressing us. The other fellows at the table are definitely taking
Mark,
notice.
Sir, you will be big blind. Or I'm sorry, small blind. Sorry. Start on you, Penny. $400.
400,000 is the wager from Penny with the 2 7s. She is going to get some resistance
All right, we're heads up.
from Andre with the old 49er.
Start on you, Penny. 400.
Only one overcard, and she's going to continue. Don't think Andre can, continue there with that 9 high. Lets it go. There we go. We spoke it into existence there.
Penny, yeah, you'll be big blind. 150, 150. Thank you.
Players just took a short break and came back. This is our final 4 out of 332 entries today.
Go.
Last hour or so, it's been the Andre show.
All right, we're heads up. Check. Start on you, Penny.
And it continues. It goes check, check. Andre likes to check dark before the flop comes out, and this is going to work in his favor because Penny lands second pair. He checks to her twice, so she's thinking my jack is good here. It goes check, check. He thought he could get one more street of value out of her by checking.
Thursday buddies that play poker with.
Yeah, say that again.
How about that? My family and some of my Thursday poker night buddies.
Yeah.
It's a shameless shout out to them.
They did?
No, well, no, I'm shouting out to them.
Oh, you are? Okay, I got you.
Thanks for watching, y'all.
Yeah, dude, do it, man. Yeah.
How about that?
Mark
It's
is
the
shouting
Lone
out
Star
his
Showdown.
Thursday poker crew.
And it's the Aggie.
Is that? Yeah, yeah, there you go, man.
I
Yeah.
don't see any opposing
No,
teams
yeah,
here.
yeah.
It's all Aggie all day.
There you go, man.
I don't know about all Aggie all day, Mark, but we'll definitely shout out your Thursday night poker crew and, of course, your family. I imagine Mark is a proud father, and happy Father's Day to
Raise.
him and his fam.
570.
Of course, to all you dads out there and the folks that have had to fill in and play dad as well.
Dave, the problem is I'm for certain that they're all drinking cocktails and I'm not. That's a problem.
They got complimentary Dos Equis and Michelob up there.
Oh, do they?
Yeah.
Man, I'll take a beer. Here.
He's going to hit the waitress button right there. There's Dane hitting that W. Going to get Mark a beverage.
Yeah.
He'll cheers his partners.
I think he earned it.
Yeah, I don't know what that little silly Sally was doing up there on stage. I noticed that. Trying to get some cheap camera time, but I'm not going to shout her out until she makes another
DJ,
final
if you
table.
see a cocktail, can you tell them to come over here whenever they get, if you see a waitress, can you tell them to come over here?
Yeah.
Whenever you get a second. Yeah. Thank you, DJ.
No shit.
There's our man DJ, the Mad Russian, walking by. Shout out to DJ.
King crappy card.
What's that?
Are many people watching this?
Yeah. Decent amount. Yeah. Probably. I don't know the exact number, but I'm sure it's probably a couple.
Penny's asking, are there many people watching?
And I don't know if
And the
you
answer
watched
is,
it
yeah,
now,
there's
but
always a good chunk of
Okay.
folks watching on a Saturday night.
Texas A&M, Bucky McMillan. Bucky, if you're watching, here we go, brother.
Really?
100%.
That's so cool.
He was watching a little while ago.
You said
Bucky McMillan just got the shout out. All right.
No, y'all didn't make me feel like I was winning.
You're
It's
the
not
small
this
blind.
time, okay.
Texas
Yeah,
T, join us.
small
You
blind.
guys still awake? Yeah, we're still
75,
awake.
Yes, sir.
How you doing, brother? We got about 115 folks watching. Y'all help us out, smash that like button. See if we can't get up to 50 tonight.
I'm going to call this.
Call.
But by the end of the week, this will probably be viewed a few thousand times to help us get that sucker out into the algorithm. Let people know we've got great tournaments at Texas Card House Dallas, including tomorrow's tournament. It's a PLO tournament. $300 buy-in, $30,000 guarantee. The PLO Madness tournament tomorrow. 1 p.m. sharp is the start. Registration will last probably 4 hours. So you got plenty of time to come in on Father's Day after your lunch.
That's good. Small blind, and then yeah, Penny.
I know we had one player in the chat earlier that's going to bring her dad tomorrow. Miss Lexi is going to bring her dad, and they're going to have a good time playing some poker tomorrow for Father's Day.
I just wanted to make it to the money. I had exactly 30 tags.
You had a starting stack. Yeah.
At the very, right before we got to the money.
I'll look at you.
Look at those nice tosses by my man Dane.
Cafe Mexican food, wouldn't you, Brett?
Oh, man. My mouth's watering. Give me a napkin.
We got Mark trying to talk to the cameras in the world they're watching and talking about Mexican food. Dane's hitting with a little sarcasm.
What'd you shoot today?
Not lost by me.
Yeah. You didn't golf? You said not yet?
I didn't golf today. No.
Tournament started at 10, Zane.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Nancy Bailey, got another lady joining in the chat, saying great to see Penny on the final table. Nancy, do you play quite a bit with Penny or know her from poker for several years? I don't think I see her a whole lot in our room, but great to see two ladies make the final table tonight. Penny and, of course, Randy Lister, who finished 8th. There you go. Mark got his complimentary beer.
What? Yeah.
We do have complimentary beers on tap here.
All in.
Very good hand. Well, lady.
Well, I don't have a good hand. You should at least seen the flop so I can fold it.
Andre knocked out a player with that very hand earlier, Queen 5 of clubs.
Yeah,
he's going to try it again. Jaiping has the pocket 3s.
You let me know when you're
He's going crabbing, looking for another crab or at least to have that pocket 3 hand hold.
Good.
9.
Oh, he needs to dodge a 9, a queen, or a 5. He does. Jaiping is our new cucaracha. They can't get rid of him.
More shameless promotion today. You need a dentist. Metzger Dentistry, Countyville, Texas.
You know what? My mom does need a dentist, actually.
Doc, his mom needs
Earl
a
wants to
dentist.
know, what's the prize for whoever's closest picking the hands?
Some work done.
You get a high five from RJ and I when you see us, and we tell you what a badass you are. How about that, Earl?
What's that?
That's true.
Nancy says she's played a number of times with Penny up there in Durant. Says she's the quiet assassin.
Durant, America.
Yeah, she's been pretty quiet today, but her chips have done a lot of talking. Gotten her all the way to the final 4 here at this Lone Star Showdown.
Button's good.
I did.
Who?
No, at the podium.
We'll start on you, Penny.
That's right. Dane deals some monsters. We're on hand 102.
I would like to walk.
And Sharon's thinking we're going to be a heads-up play by hand 118. She needs some knockouts. I'm not too far behind, though. I picked 124.
You actually had the best hand. I had ace 3.
Yeah, Dane's taking it easy on us thus far.
Go. Alrighty, we're heads up.
I check the flop.
Check the flop.
Uh-oh. We got a big hand of brewing here. Top pair for both. Jack high flop. It's the Jack Triz versus the Jack 9.
Is that 8?
Yes, sir. Raised to 800.
Penny bets 4, and min click from Andre. He's going to need a 3. Oh, and it's the
that's not a 3.
The money's getting in here, folks.
The jack of clubs.
He checks it, she jams, he calls. Penny, 85% favorite going into this river card. Jack 3 versus Jack 9. Andre needs a 6.
Just put a 4.
A 4 for a chop.
I didn't ask for a 3, Kenny.
Or a 3 for the big win.
Andre asking for a 4. Says, I'm not greedy. Just get me out of this.
Yeah, I just want to chop.
They're going to get a count. Penny's got 1.6 million total. She is all in, and her tournament life is at risk, but she is an 85% favorite here going to the river. Andre has 3 outs to win and a few others for a chop. Otherwise, he's going to double up Miss Penny.
All right, we good, bro? All right.
Oh, it's a 4. It's a chop.
4 of spades. Just what Dr. Andre ordered.
He asked for a 4. He got a 4. It's just easy peasy for my man Dre. Brother's running good.
Said, I'm not picky. I don't need a 3, but a 4 will do just fine.
I had trip 10s with 10 7. Another time I had trip jack here. Someone had a king jack and I had queen jack.
All right.
Dane got the pot right, made sure that Andre's chips were put in there before he chopped it up. Gave Penny her share at 2.7 million.
Yeah, Penny and Andre would have basically swapped spots there if Penny gets that
I think I maybe rivered someone twice.
to hold. So that's a big card for the longevity of this tournament.
Yeah, definitely a big river there for Dre.
One was the gentleman that was sitting there when we were at the other table.
Yeah, this number.
You're good, man. You're good.
Boom.
Yeah, this number.
Think so fast you gotta act fast.
Raise to 350. Oh.
Andre's starting to use that position. And there you go. 10 high like a boss. Steals those blinds. If you haven't already shouted out to your friend who's at this final table, now is your time. We've got Dre, we've got Mark, we've got Jaiping, and we've got Penny. The final 4.
Every time I got a hand, she's like,
Now is your shot at giving them a shout out. Penny is all in here.
Penny's ripping it. Ace 3 on the button. Jaiping was excited about that King 10 until he was rudely interrupted. Penny's all in.
Wow, and Ace 9 does make the fold there.
There you go, Penny.
I think that's the right fold.
Yeah.
Because that was going to cripple him had he lost that hand. And Ace 9 often will be dominated.
Penny's not afraid to do some work with the medium to weak aces. She will blast those other medium aces right out of there.
Don't let us down. There we go. The Dre fans are definitely in the chat.
I ain't even look. Yeah, we'll look together.
Okay.
What do you know? He didn't look, turns it over with the crew, and they all realize, wow, you had the best hand.
Value bluff.
Can you value bluff out of the big blind?
That's what it is if everybody
yeah, I was
folds.
going to jam with King 10, she jammed.
We figured it might slow down a little bit. There's definitely some ICM implications here. A lot of money being played for. Over 10,000 for second, 15,000 plus for first place.
Oh.
Everybody's got a nice score locked up.
Again, right?
What's up, Lucas?
Good.
Doing good, man. Haven't run into you at the gym because the gym's closed. So I had to go find a new gym. And I'm paying more than I ever have for a gym membership in my life, but man, there's some candy running around this gym.
Oh, yeah?
Yep.
Oh, dang it. I was on
There we
mute.
go. 43,
No,
67,
that was a bad
10-5, and 15-6. That's what we're playing for here, folks. So a lot of money up top.
Maybe you can find you a Van winner at the gym.
Thank you. First walk tonight.
First walk of the night, he says. I think Josh got one earlier.
Lucas, you joined AR. Okay, cool. Right now I'm going to the AR in Frisco, but I may check out Absolute Recomp is the name of the place. Really nice gym. Tons of stuff in there as far as equipment. It's really nice. The only gripe for me is that they let dudes work out in there with their shirts off.
Ugh.
Yeah. I'm for equality. You know, if the guys can have their shirts off, come on. You know?
That's what I like to do. I like to go in there.
Equality. Ladies, right?
Jaiping ripping it. Jaiping getting it done with the queen 8 in the small blind there. I'm with Sharon. At this rate, it could be hand 218.
My Lord.
They are battling here. I like to go in there and take my shirt off and do those shoulder presses like Aaron Donald does, you know, with the 195-pound barbells.
Yeah, what weights are you usually picking up?
195s.
Ounces? That may still be too heavy.
Whoa. Whoa.
RJ's going to work on these pea shooters this year.
That's right.
He's going to close out 2026 with some guns.
I got to get back in there, man. I'm feeling puny.
I know the minute I raise, he's going over the top. I don't know which hand it's going to be, but his little limp-in checks, on one of them, he's ready to go over the top.
All right, Mark just calls. Pretty good flop here, king, queen, deuce. We got a flush for Mark.
Check.
Andre's got the 10 of clubs in his hand. We go check to the turn. It's another club.
And you knew this was happening, right?
No waiting.
You check your flush when it's 7 high. You know you're going to get pounced on. It's coming.
Now he makes a bet on the turn, 500,000. Andre calls, and he hates his 7 high flush.
Oh, you flopped it.
That was a mistake.
I don't know how.
Everybody's got clubs. Take it down, Andre.
And in those spots, it's unfortunate, right? He bets his opponent is probably not going to call.
Yeah.
He might with a gut shot and a club.
The only way you push it
But he
out,
probably
shot,
lost
shot,
the minimum
you
there
flop the flush.
by betting on the turn.
Flop the flush, how do you shot?
Just a
Then
gross card.
If he shows
Ronnie B in the chat. What's up, Ronnie?
Ronnie, we were allowing folks to guess. I guessed 124, so some folks have been going over and under that one. But we're already at 113.
Yeah, these short stacks have nibbled at the big stack of Andre while still leveling out. Nobody's really dwindled away here.
Fun hand there for Andre. Suited Canuters.
8-9 of diamonds.
Not a bad flop for the 8-9.
Queen 6-10. Better than a flop for 7-4.
Check. Check.
8-9 still running away with it here.
Check.
King of
Double
hearts
check, never got there. No
pairs the
7,
board.
no
9 high. Good.
There's a 9.
Oh, she's holding a 7.
Yep.
She can double down on the 11, but he's going to win with 9 high because it's been Dre Day since we got to this final table. He's got 7.1 million in chips, and there's only 13 something in play. Over half the chips right now for Andre.
The guy already said it. Remember at that table, he already said the way you're running, you're going to win it.
That's the rumor, Brad.
BK Drums.
What's going on, Mr. Kogel?
Got to play with Mr. Kogel for a little while today. It was For a hot minute, I was in the 6, Hammer in the 7, and Kogel in the 8.
Was he on his best behavior today, or was he yapping?
500,000.
Causing problems.
He was on his best behavior. We had a couple of nice visits.
That's what I folded.
You got to watch out for that guy. when
I
he's
think
at
he
the
was
table.
there for my royal flush that Hammer was excited about.
I promise you, Brad was not impressed.
Exactly.
Yeah. He wants to hear all your hand histories, though.
All right, I need a 1 double up.
Jaiping calling for a double up. Sometimes you just got to ask for it. He's asked for it.
As a matter of fact,
Make sure that happens.
Kogel did ask me. He said, "You look like a guy that's had a royal flush before." I was like, "Yeah, I've had a couple."
You know how many?
No.
I know the exact number I've had, but that's just because they're all within the last 4 years.
Call.
Okay.
It started right here, TCH.
Fold. Fold.
All right, Andre coming in under the gun, pocket 6s, just a limp. So yeah, a lot of limp in here four-handed, so that's gonna perhaps cause some of these stacks to level out. No one really going after each other. King Jack 3 to flop. Mark's got the best of it with his Jack 4.
Andre's gonna call. It's always gonna get your attention if you're the one with second pair betting. What's the guy calling me with? Now it goes check, check.
The 7 and the 5 all around me, man.
Missed him by 1 all around him. The Jack 4 is going to be good, and Mark's going to be up over 3 million now. Wow, I did not. Brad says that Queen Elizabeth is also not impressed because she has a royal flush every morning after her coffee.
Every morning.
No. I got you.
That would be Brad's favorite hand, a queen deuce.
The royal flush.
Well, our friend Mitchell A., happy birthday once again, did not win the tournament, but I know he was.
He was in the final 3.
The final 3, I think he finished second.
Okay.
Our man Mo got
Okay.
another tournament win, so shout out to Mo.
Mo took it down tonight.
725.
And that was a pretty juicy score up there, wasn't it? It was 4,700 or 57? Something like that?
Yeah, somewhere in that neighborhood.
That was our deep stack tournament. We've got an all-in, folks. It is
Pocket 4s taking on the
Jaiping.
Jack 4.
And we don't get a call. Okay, I was a little confused. Or did we get a call?
So Andre does
We
make
did
the
get
call.
a call. Jaiping at risk. He asked for a double up. Is he going to get it here with the pocket 4s?
725,000 all in from Jaiping. 276, 2 hearts. Ace of diamonds, only a jack can change it now. Deuce.
There you go.
Pairs of board, 4s are good.
4s are good, and there is the 1 double up Jaiping asked for. He's going to need more than just 1, though, with players all around him with bigger stacks.
Yep, all of our educated guesses in the 120 range is looking slim.
Brad, what hand do you think we're going to get to heads-up play? We said anywhere from 118 was the low mark, and now 143 is the high mark. We're at hand 117, and we're not even at 3-handed yet. We're still at 4-handed because they keep hanging around.
Hanging indeed. Yeah, Mark J all the way up to 3 million. He's just kind of had a clean run at the table, right? Not a lot of turbulence. When he looks to build chips, he's getting the build up.
450 from Andre.
Next thing you know, he's up there.
Are you telling me?
And he also had clubs, but she dodges that, gets out of the way.
Oh, blinds posted.
No. I'm talking on the thing. I'm talking on the line.
Blinds will be going up in 1 second. Next hand, though. All right, Brad's still thinking around 138.
Where is it posted? They posted the wrong one.
No,
Anyway, just keep playing.
yeah, there's no tournament. This is the
Just give us the time, that's fine.
Yeah. Fold.
Wow. Speaking
Raise to
of
475.
Brad's favorite hand, the queen deuce is everywhere.
I hope y'all don't.
Penny raised it up with the queen deuce, and Jaiping rips it all in with the ace eight, and he's going to chip up some more.
She's just going to surrender
Am I still going, or they?
over 400K in chips.
I have no idea.
Yeah, they hit the pause button on the clock on accident.
Where's
They're
Randy?
good to
Keep
go.
going. All right, guys, blinds are up. Hey, blinds are up. They're gonna be 1, 2, and 2. 100.
1, 2, and 2. You heard it from the man Dane.
They told me in the back.
Blinds are up.
In the back, we're gonna keep going on.
Oh, already, they told you on
No,
the
no, no.
phone.
You're 100, 200, 200. Blinds are up. Yeah. It got paused by accident. It's go ahead.
We had a
and
fun
take care of
time
that.
discussing
Yeah.
the queen 8 last
Yeah.
night, Brad. Found out
So
there's
it's
some
gonna be,
names for that one.
No,
Didn't know
Mark,
about,
you're
but
200. So
yeah, I
that's
do love a
plenty
good
right
queen
there.
with a
Perfect,
tray.
Perfect. Yes, sir. You good? Yes, sir. Perfect. No worries. No worries. We got a full. Right? Yeah, 100, 200. We got an all-in.
All in from Penny. She's got 2 letters, a queen and a jack.
She's holding them up like she's anticipating somebody's going to make the call.
King high out of there and queen 10 out of there.
There you go, Penny. But
The only one I can say out loud, Brad, is the snow in a hoe.
That's the clean one.
That's the clean one, right? That doesn't sound very clean.
That's the
but
cleanest one we found.
Queen 8, snow in a hoe. Snowman in a home man. Hand number 120. 4 of our finest out of 332 entries today. PLO Madness tournament tomorrow. Penny's tired. She's starting to just rip hands here. King 7. She's wanting to steal some blinds. Give me your chips, boys.
Double me up
Or knock me at it.
or knock me out of here, yeah. King 7, get to work. Well, and maybe she's noticed that things have gotten a little slow. We're a little chit-chatty. We're limping to see flops, and she's like, hey, there's some,
yes, ma'am. 2 and 2.
there could be some chips to get made here.
There's a reminder what we're playing for here. 43-30, 67-50, 10-5, and 15-680. There is a big old $11,000 jump just between 4th and 1st place. Huge.
That's a big jump. Huge.
Raised to 500,000.
Jaiping out of there with the Montana Banana, 9 deuce in the muck. Mark J with the mystery card and the 8 of spades.
Mark, if you don't mind, can you scan your cards for me? Thank you, sir.
Dane's going to tell him to scan him up again. It's a King 8.
Yeah. Perfect. All right, players, we are heads
King
up.
8 and King 9.
3, 4, 5 to flop. 1 spade.
And Penny's going to rip it with King 9.
Open jam, 2 million in there. And Mark holding not much, so he's going to fold.
There you go.
3.2 million now for Penny.
We have not seen this part of Penny's game just yet, and it's on her shirt, though. It says Bluffers.
Okay.
So she's got that in her game as well.
A little power poker turned up right here from Penny.
Nancy in the chat, who's played with her.
And it's working. She's up to 3.4 million, second in stacks now.
Have you seen this from Pretty Penny? Is this part of her game that she's just now unleashed? She's been hiding it from us, but a couple big bluffs here. Last few hands. It's on Mark. He's got a king and a 6. Lets that go. Andre is going to open it up from the button. Ace 9 off.
Button, I don't have shit.
What's good?
Penny set that one out. Let one of the boys take that one down. Andre will take it.
He'll take it. He's at 6 million. His high point was well over 7 million, but he's got all the players on the table at least at a 2-to-1 advantage.
Yeah. Penny has caught him when it comes to 2-to-1, but just barely.
Yeah, your math is just good enough to realize that.
3.3 would be 6.6,
Yeah.
not 6-0.
Jackass.
Forward, forward.
Glad I could help.
Go. Already heads up.
Bunch of sixes out. Jaiping and Mark gonna go to battle here. Small blind, big blind.
Check.
Flops have not been helping us out much, but people are helping us out by bluffing. Winning with some 7 highs here. I like seeing that because the
Make it easy to read. How far
the
does he
opposite
have
is if we just
how-
go
how
check, check,
close
check,
is it?
check all the way down. These guys are, and gal are getting aggressive.
How far can you read? The card
They've been
reader.
playing since 10 a.m.
It has to be in the center or how far?
Big blind.
We're almost at the 15-hour mark.
You have to put it right there, man.
Right there. So just
That's
like
a long old day.
It was a long day.
So like that, man.
Even
Cover
like
up the
even this
circle.
they can read it, right?
Yeah, you can.
Yeah. I
But
think so.
if you win this thing in 15 hours, that's still $1,000 an hour.
I used to love these good one-day tournaments like this.
Yeah. Anything like.
Of course, that was back
Yeah,
before you had to
just
take
put it
a
in the
week
center.
off to play in a tournament.
He's waiting. He's
Now it's
waiting.
hard to find these good one-day
Realize
tournaments.
barely
Brad's
raised,
going to
he's
bed.
over
Well,
the top.
I'm glad that you could doze off to the sweet, sweet jazz sounds of R.J. Dupree.
I need
Eric
one of those
Van Loosen.
runner.
Good night, Brad.
Night-night, Kogel.
Oh, there's a club.
Oh, I got
Happy
some.
dreams.
Beat me.
300.
I need a club, a little club.
Last person we said that to, she dropped us off at the comedian's house in her dreams, and
What is good?
I forget the rest of it.
We haven't seen Queen Spade in the chat tonight, but yeah, she told us she had a funny dream about us.
I loved it.
You and I were in the car with her, and we dropped her off with some pizza at the comedian Bert Kreischer's house.
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yeah,
what
yeah.
up, Bert?
And she got to his house with the pizza, and she's upset because she didn't get to have any pizza. But she did say that you and I were bumping some gangster rap, a little Tupac in the
That's
car.
right, I remember that. Yeah,
That was her dream.
that's a
Pretty weird dream.
that's a rad dream, dude.
Yep.
Badass.
I'm hoping her next one is a little better. Ooh, Brad just got done watching Obsession. A+, extremely well done. Loved the ending. Thank you for not spoiling it. Maybe I'll have to check that out.
Option penny.
Obsession.
All right, Andre bumping it up from the small blind. No, just calling. Pardon me.
Victoria, can we get a water for
Let us know in the chat, folks, if you've got any other cool shows you're watching right now.
Even the first time you said I was like,
When you're not watching the TCH live streams, of course.
Cool shows.
Check.
We're always looking for cool shows.
I need to get into shows. I've been slacking in that department.
Penny and Andre both open-ended. Andre does have a pair. And he will make the call.
Check.
King 4, no good. The deuce 4, the 2x4 is. Andre going to take down a nice little pot here. 1.2 in the middle.
Yeah, they managed to get a little bit out there. 700,000 in profit.
One of the last ones I watched, RJ, was pretty good. I think you'd like it. It was called His and Hers.
His and Hers.
His and Hers. I can't remember what network that was on or what streaming platform, but His and Hers was pretty good.
There you go. Sharon says Rooster on HBO was greatness.
Steve Carell, nice. Always love him. I always lean more towards like the murder mysteries, the crime shows. I like that kind of stuff, but some good comedies or dramas are always welcome. Takes a lot more to get my interest, or to keep me interested. I wanted to watch The Office and It's Always Sunny and a bunch of shows like that because I know I would think they're funny. I just think it's more fun to watch comedies with a friend or with somebody. You know, being a single dude.
Yeah, maybe that's why.
Maybe
Maybe that's why I've been slacking on the TV shows.
But I can watch a murder mystery or a crime drama.
Last time I did
solo
happen to
all the
have a
time.
relationship with a lady. We watched the soccer coach, Ted.
Shout him out, man.
Ted Lasso?
Yeah, we were big into that one.
South Lake, Texas, Scott and
And
Miser.
other than that, we were big, let's see, Ozark.
Not Aslan. Oh, man, you gonna kill me, D3. I'm sorry. I
Uh-oh.
can't remember the town.
Mark's trying to give some more shout-outs, and we're talking over him.
Might be Aslan. No, Aslan. Where's a good football team? High school football team. Is that Aslan?
Alito?
Yeah. 550.
Is he talking about Alito?
Forward.
Ozark, Narcos, and Entourage were the last series that I got into. I'm an old man.
Top of it, but he did
Ozark
not go
was
over
excellent.
the top. That is the key.
All right, fellas, heads up.
Heads up, Deuces taking on a suited Queen 3. Let's see if we can get some chaos here. Ace 4, 6, not a lot of chaos.
500. Or
Deuces
600.
will
600.
jump out there.
Yeah, I see it.
500,000. Queen 3 goes in the muck. Mark taking down another one. Up to 3.2 million.
Jason's saying Survivor is one of his favorites still. They just did episode 50. I'd be more interested in actually getting on one of those shows than I would be watching them. I think I watched a little bit of 1 or 2 of those seasons.
I think
just
I
never got into Survivor. I know it was the rage for a long time.
I'd rather get on a comedy series than Survivor myself. You know, if they need a cool, goofy-looking skinny guy, I'm available.
You are indeed.
Survivor, I would not survive long.
You are indeed skinny and goofy looking. I don't know about the cool part. I think you're pretty cool.
Thanks, man.
You know, it is Men's Mental Health Awareness Month, so you got to remember to shout out our buddies when they do cool stuff. My buddy here, RJ, tried to make this final table today.
Gave her a go.
Got to 24th. He's a pretty cool cat, though. We've been pals, going on for 4 years now?
Think so.
I think since we, Facebook will let us know when we officially became friends.
Right. All right, Andre. Limping in the small blind. Penny will check.
Check the flop.
Check the flop.
Alito. There it is. It's Alito.
Alito, it is Alito.
It was Alito.
Deuce 3-3, the flop. Penny lands the best of it. She's reaching for chips.
Go.
Yeah, I think Mark's been trying to give some homies some shout-outs, too, and some free advertising while on our stream, and we've missed it. So, apologize, Mark. King ball. Andre's just going to shut it down with Jack high. And the deuce wins. Penny with a nice little pot. Might get her back locked in a little bit.
All right, four-handed here. We're spinning our wheels. We're stuck a little bit. Where are you guys from? Anyone from a long ways away, someplace cool?
Yeah, let us know in the chat where you're from or where you're watching from, either or.
I bet there's someone out there that's watching from further away than Weatherford, Texas.
We normally have our friend Kiwi joining us from Kiwi Land down there in New Zealand. Sometimes our buddy Asit will join us from India or Cambodia. Atink will join us from Turkey.
From time to time, yeah.
We've got some friends in the Northeast that join us. Let us know where you're watching from, though, on a Saturday night. Hope, Arkansas is in the house.
There we go.
Well, that's cool. I might be making a trip not too long from now to Little Rock. I got some customers in my full-time job. I'm in sales for a pipeline supply company, and I got a company out of Fort Worth. It's opened up a little yard up there near
I'm talking to
Little Rock, and they've been doing some work in Hope, actually.
Running
I might make a trip up that direction.
Commentators are on a separate thing. But there are cameras and audio, so, you know, you can shout out.
shamelessly.
Right.
I mean, I might as well do mine. I'm an Allstate insurance guy in South Lake. Y'all need some help? Come see me.
There it is. Mark said, I'm shameless. If you need some help, come see me, but I don't know what it was about. All right, we're four-handed here.
I got two really crappy cards.
Tonight's final table of the Lone Star Showdown, the new Saturday tournament here at Texas Card House Dallas. Jaiping rips it there, all in with Queen 10, takes it down. And Jaiping hanging around, 1.4 million. No one really going after this in this stagnant area of the tournament here. We've got four-handed, and the players have really gone into chill mode. No one really going after the win right now with these massive pay jumps. And it seemed to have locked us down a bit.
Sorry, Mark. Check. 400.
A lot of sticking and moving, but really no real aggression trying to eliminate an opponent. It's been a hot minute since we've seen someone really go after a stack. I'm with you, Sharon.
All right, players, we're heads up.
Yeah, very passive. It's been a while since we've seen 7 high make a bet and take a pot down.
400.
And we're four-handed. So those pots are crucial to your success when it comes to closing out a tournament.
$600.
Andre trying to do some work here from the small blind with ace-jack that
Go.
we didn't do much with pre-flop. Now we're battling 10-5, and Penny's landed the 10.
Check.
10's good. Nice one.
And 134, the Lone Star 50K Showdown. Got a little over 80K in today's prize pool, 332 entries. Nancy rooting on Penny with a let's go Penny. Penny did turn it up there for a hot minute, made some hay, took some chips from the boys there for a minute. Has got her up to 4.1 million. Good for second in stacks, just behind Andre, who has dropped down to 4.3 million now. So Andre's high stack, his high point was a little over 7 million, if I remember correctly, and he's dwindled down to
All right, guys, heads up.
a little over 4 million now.
Check.
Jaiping and Mark J, a limp pot, battle of the blinds. Mark will bet a little bit, and there's a pot, taking it down with 10 high, no heart. Saw an opportunity and goes and gets it. All right, Sharon's giving up. She's going to change her answer to hand 218 for the heads-up duel.
Fair enough, Sharon. We will see you, and she's going to be rocking the pink aviators next time we see her.
Man, I may have to get some, too. Think I could rock the pink aviators?
You could.
They were sweet.
You might get some unwanted attention, but hey.
Check, check.
They'll probably look better on Sharon than they would on myself, but I liked it.
Remember what time we started this? 9:36, right?
I do not remember. It's been so long ago.
Yeah, we've been going for 3 hours. Jaiping is going to wake up with an ace-king.
Yeah, it was 9:36. Ace-king, that's a big hand.
Rip City.
It's getting late around here. Jaiping going to rip it with big slick. Andre with king-jack in the small blind. And this is less than 7 blinds.
Now, when I stepped away a second ago, Andre had 6 million, RJ. Where'd those chips go?
Yeah.
They must have gone over to Penny because she's got heaps now. She's going to fold ace-queen.
Wow, wee-wah.
Very nice.
So again, we got
And she's going to tell him.
You folded?
He's like, wow, you folded?
That's probably the winning hand.
Could be the winning hand.
Yeah.
Ace-queen, king-jack, and ace-king. Dane doing the poker god's work here.
Yeah,
trying to get us home.
Would have been less than 6 blinds more there to try to eliminate a player, but the caller kind of threw her off a little bit, so ace-queen goes in the muck. King in the window, followed by a deuce and a queen. So only a jack could change things here. Andre needing help to knock out
10 ball.
Jaiping.
Queen would have taken them all out. Ace-queen.
Oh.
Thank you for folding.
Ace-queen in the muck. We're going to be here all night.
Says, thanks for folding. I've got a new stack and 3 million in it.
Well, I can breathe a little bit. Still 200?
Earl Crosby filling us in with a little location. Jacksonville, Florida in the house.
Jacksonville in the house.
Raise. 600,000.
All right, Penny's going to raise it up. Jaiping rips it. He's all in with pocket 8s this time. All in for 2.9 million. He's got more than he did last time, and he's going to take this one down as well. He's up to 3.7 million now.
That would have been interesting.
So I believe all 4 of our players have kind of leveled out now.
Yeah, we're starting to see some jams, but I mean, like I said, there's $11,000 between 4th and 1st place. Lot to play for here still. The cards haven't really been cooperating as much to get us that big collision to get a player knocked out.
All right, Andre, king deuce suited.
Fold.
Just a call.
Floating the River has joined us. What's going on, bro? Letting us know that this final table is going to be worse than UPS. This is going to take 7 to 10 business days. And we're looking at hand number 1,237, he says, before we finish tonight.
Check.
3, 5, 6 the flop. No one continuing on bets, and now Mark's going to get there. Jack 9 lands something.
Somebody better deliver us some pizza if we're going to be here for that long. Goodness.
Button's good.
I was running hot. I should play it.
Hand number 140.
Yeah, and those chip stacks have leveled out, and Andre now in the basement at 2.3 million.
Yeah, no, you're good, Mark.
So a lot of just flatting and calling from Andre, and it's really dwindled him down.
No, because they don't want the players to touch it. So yeah. Where do you want me to put it? Right there, perfect. Just so whenever it comes around. Yeah. No, you're good.
Yeah, I'd like to have seen Andre take advantage of some of those chip lead situations, opening up light. But it seems like he tried for a brief moment, but then kind of backed off of it. And now he's going to be looking to land something big to find a double up. 6-8-8 to flop here. King 9 taking on ace 7. We do get a king on the turn. Andre will check.
600.
He will check raise. So he check raises here on the turn, picks up 300,000 on that bet from Jaiping. 1.1 million in profit. So that'll help Andre out. Feel good there. It's been a hot minute since he had something to stack. Definitely a little confident booster there, and that moves him up to 3rd in stacks. That's how close we are. Just every pot is going to move folks around now.
Yeah, and it's wild how close we are in chips now. Of course, we know these players aren't chopping, but just for shits and giggles with those prizes right there, 4,300, 67, 10-5, and 15-6. That's a total of 37,260 that's left. Woo. Just for shits and giggles, RJ. If they were to do an even chop right now, four-handed, they'd all be getting $9,300.
Yeah, and
we already know they're not.
They're not going to, but they're all playing like they're ready to chop. Like no one's really going after it.
It's been 16 hours. 15 hours, I think, right? 15 hours. They've been playing for 15 hours.
But no, I mean, here's the thing. If you go right now, I'm gonna deal your cards. You're gonna get dealt in. So like, if the button goes and then you're in the blind, I am gonna blind you. Like the game's not gonna stop. So I can go the floor over and see when the next break is. You can kind of gauge it. Hour and 30. Okay.
I'll never make it that long.
He ain't gonna make it that long. He's been drinking beers. You can miss a hand every now and then.
Between the beer and the coffee, I've missed a lot of hands. I missed a lot of hands today. Had some coffee, and then, I got to run for mayor of the poker room when I'm walking around. I got to stop and shoot the bull at table 7 and table 12. And next thing you know, I missed 4 hands.
No. Alrighty, fellas, heads up.
Heads up.
The key is the minute you fold the button.
Check. 500.
All right, Mark did raise it up here from the cutoff with that ace-6. Jaiping come along with queen 8.
And we'll have to see if this is around the hand where our system decided to stop working again on us. Yeah.
Maybe 140.
We may be stuck on this overhead view for a minute, which also not sure if it will track the cards or not, but we may be stuck on the overhead view at least. Yeah, it looks like we're going to be stuck on this for a minute.
Oh,
We've got
no. Okay, we got some cards coming in.
That's the cards. We'll have to read you guys the flops, it appears.
All in.
Jaiping's ripping it. All in with ace-5. Andre trying to sneak in, limping under the gun.
10 big blinds is what Jaiping's working with here.
1.8.
Mark has pocket 6s, and he needs to go to the body. So we'll see if that sways his decision here.
2.1.
He's got over 4 million now. Hard to get a pair in this game. He's starting off with one, and he's the only player that has a pair of the 3 still remaining. And he lets it go. Now let's see what Andre wants to do with King Queen. He knows against any random ace that doesn't have a king or queen in it, it's about what you're looking at, 60-40. He's on that bad side of that, but if he's got an underpair, it's going to be a pure flip for the king queen.
King queen undefeated on the internet.
All right, I got a call.
He makes the call.
All right, we're going to do it. King queen does make the call, so Jaiping at risk here with his ace 5.
So again, we got what?
This is what you call getting it in good, RJ.
Getting it in good. Lead in equity.
61% equity for Jaiping with ace 5.
Yeah, he did call it.
I was happy with fifth place.
Not quite a flip, but not bad odds either for Andre.
And this way I know I get at least third.
You're behind me, Luke. You was big stack.
I wish
If I
you
go,
would.
then
I
you-
was going to fold. If you
Yeah,
would have
pair of
called,
sixes.
if you would have called, I would have folded. You should have.
So the 6s
Yeah, I'm only.
did fold, and if he's got to go to the bathroom, now's the perfect time to go.
Now's a good time. Yeah, you got small blind coming up. Just threw 6s in the muck. This is going to take a minute to get this pot squared.
All right, Jaiping is at risk for his tournament life with ace 5.
I see paint. That's a queen. Queen 7-8.
Queen 7-8.
10 it looks like.
10 ball.
So we're going to need an ace and an ace only for the tournament life of Jaiping.
It's a 9.
Not an ace.
6s would have got it done too with a straight. But that is going to do it for our man Jaiping. Great run. Another final table for him. And another big pot going the way of Andre with another elimination. Jaiping is going to finish in 4th place, take home $4,330.
Jaiping, sweet run today. Enjoyed our time together. Got to play with Jaiping there for a hot minute. 3,340.
3 players left. Yeah, they've all got
Penny, you are actually not in the blind right now,
67.50
so,
locked
yeah.
up.
It sounded a lot like the last payout that we had an hour and a half ago, which was 43 something. But yeah, or
67.50.
Well, now we're
23.33. What's the next one? 67.
50.
Okay.
And then 10,500.
Okay, I'm back on track.
All in from the ace jack of
All
Penny.
in. Let's go. Penny's ripping it. Ace jack.
Whatever. All right, I got a call.
We've got a call. That's another all in. Back-to-back hands.
All right, ace jack for Penny. We can see that.
That looks like a queen 10. Is that queen 10? That's a interesting call from my brother from another mother there, but he's wanting to get this show on the road, knock out back-to-back players. I don't think he realized she had $3 million when he made the call. I think I heard him say that, but the decision's been made. The cards are on their back. Dane's going to get the official count here.
Yeah, 3.2. A little expensive there for a queen 9 or a queen 10. So, yeah, that might have been a shock to him. He's still reaching for chips. He's like, oh, crap.
All right, there's 29 and then 75.
And you always hate that when something like that happens and now your vibe is kind of messed up. He's trying to get that vibe back, though. He's ready. He's like, let's get this pot.
It is queen 10 offsuit. Another 61-39. Andre at the worst end of it so far, but let's see if he can't outflop another player.
Andre got those fresh chips. Looking for this big one. 6.8 million in it. He's going to be knocked down to 2.2 if this goes poorly. All right, out to the flop we go.
King 7-4, 2 spades. Andre with the only spade. Niner. He could hit a queen, jack, or 10 now. It's an ace. That's going to be good for Miss Penny. And that is going to be a big old double up for Penny. She's now the chip leader at 6.8 million.
All right. What a ride here for Andre. 7 million down to just under 3 million. Back up to 6.5 million. Back down to 2.2 million. Ay, ay, ay.
Yeah, I agree. Slow down and ask for a count there is probably what my man Dre needed to do there, but he's been running so hot. He was just wanting to get some knockouts.
All right, King Jack on the button here for Mark. Worthy of an open. 200,000 big blind.
Raises 600. All in.
600,000 Mark goes.
Slow down is not something he's interested in, though.
Full 3X, and it is an insta-rip from Dre. No slow down at all.
Mark with the King Jack on the button.
All right, so I got 20, 25, 26, 27, 30. It's going to be
3,125,000. Get those chip counts correct here.
Yeah, Mark asking for a count now.
Mark opened it up to 3X, 600,000.
I think I choose not to go home on that hand.
He says, I'm going to choose not to go home on that hand. He wouldn't be going home.
Nah, and we don't get to see Andre's hand. Sad emoji.
Yes, we do. Pocket sixes.
There it is.
There we go. Tracking just was getting caught up there.
Okay.
It was 3.1 was the official count. That's what we were waiting for.
Happy emoji. Sleepy.
Mark would not have gone home had he lost that hand, but he would have been back down to just 4 big blinds. Thank y'all for being patient with us on this camera situation. I'm glad that we can still at least get you the action. Let you know.
Who would have known that the 7 dwarfs would be called emojis 100 years later?
We'll get those payouts up for you. AI News guy. Andre wakes up with...
Dixon Photos, by the way, he suggested 4 seasons as a casual watch. We didn't get to talk about that one when it came in.
Probably because his name's Dixon Photos, and that's not normally a good combo.
All right, guys.
I know some folks from the Dixon crew. They make golf balls.
Queens for Andre.
That's a pretty good starter.
Check.
We don't know what Mark has quite yet.
It does go check with an ace-high flop.
And we're still checking.
Looks like, I don't know.
400.
Ace.
400,000 to bet
if
from
you got
Mark.
a 7, you got a straight.
All right, looks like the queens are going to hold for Andre.
Queens hold. So the tracking's just going to be, I guess, slowly behind on this while we're
Picks up a
getting
little
the cameras
skinny
fixed.
rabbit, 400,000 there on the river.